welcome. Welcome, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, anywhere you're tuning in from. Greetings to you. Welcome. Good evening from Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, greetings. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for coming to the channel today. Thank you for coming to the live stream today. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, I am Rosemary. Thank you so much for coming around. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your constant love. Thank you guys for your constant support. I am grateful. Welcome. I'm Rosemary. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Yes, say subscribe to Mama's channel. Yeah, subscribe to Mama's channel. Subscribe to the channel. Shula, Shula, mommy duties. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Say welcome, Auntie Shula. And Shula took fourth position. Say welcome, Auntie Shula. Yeah, good job. I go. Bye. Oh gosh, you know how it can be, Shula. You just make plans and something happens and you schedule hours before time or at least minutes before time, hoping that you're going to work with the time that you have or had before the schedule, and it just doesn't work. But it's okay, I'm here. I'm here. Welcome, guys. Yes, thank you, Shula. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Yet another Tuesday. So this is the second Tuesday we're having a live stream in this year. Hoping that Tuesday is going to be our day. So it's between Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see how this Tuesday goes. If Tuesdays don't work, then we'll probably just do Wednesdays. But it's just going to be between Tuesday and Wednesday. I think I really want Tuesday because I want to do something on Wednesday evenings this year. Yeah, so Tuesdays it is Tuesday. Yes, Shula shared my video. Thank you so much, Shula. Thank you. Thank you for sharing my video. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? How is your day going? Hope you're having a productive day. Yes. Are you guys seeing our videos when I'm live streaming? I don't know what happened. Network. Yes, Uju, welcome. Yes, I see you, Shula. Thank you. I don't know, my network just had something, but I think I'm back. Welcome, Uju. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, it's dragging. Uju shared my video. Thank you so much, Uju. Oh my gosh. I hope this network doesn't want to disturb today. I've been bragging on this network that it doesn't disturb me during my own live streams. I just hope today is not the day it's going to disturb me. How is the network? How is it now? Is it buffering? Is it yes? Hi Jen, you have a premiere by 6 p.m. I set a reminder. See me see reminder. And I'm going to watch it after my live stream. Welcome, Jen. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, Uju. Thank you so much for sharing, Uju. What did you do? Thank you so much, Uju. Thank you. It was my network, but how is it now? It was my network, Uju. Hi, health with Shula. Um, Hello, amazing corner recipe. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome everyone. How is the network now? Hmm? Wait. Yes, how is the network now, Drew? How is it? Is it stable now? I know that something happened to it anyways. Yes, guys, Jen has a premiere by 6 p.m. Jenny is posting now all the time. So please, you guys, go and support Jenny. You go and support Jenny in her premiere. Yes, welcome, amazing corner. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, welcome. Oh, it's okay, Jenny. It's okay. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sharing too. Thank you to everyone who shared me out. Please share me out if you haven't and if you can. Yes, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Keep coming. Keep coming. Oh, Mirabelle too has a premiere now. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I'm coming, guys. 1 minute. Thinking of wearing my glasses today to do this so that I can read my chart when I stay like this. Well, see, the ring light is showing. Yes, guys. So yeah. We're back. We're back. I need to focus. I need to focus on this stream today. So I'm going to just share the link in a bit. I'm going to share the link in a bit. I feel just feel don't feel comfortable with my glasses. I'm going to share the link in a bit. But before then, you can see we're talking about gender roles today. Sorry guys, I'm just a little bit distracted. So because I'm starting, a lot of things are happening around me, so that's the reason. So yes, keep coming, keep coming. Please share this video if you can. So we're asking today the topic is, do gender roles still exist? Like when I say gender roles, I mean like in a relationship, um culturally, or how it used to be, the particular thing. How the woman is supposed to be in the kitchen, is supposed to cook, take care of the kids. The man is supposed to go out, bring something to the house. All those kind of things that used to happen before and still happen. Just want to talk about them right now because right now one of the major issues in relationships and marriage is finances. You understand? So and a lot of people say, now we're in a generation where bills should be split 50-50. Hello, Chika. Hang out to Chika. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? How's your day going, Chika? Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yeah, and you see people say how I will share the bills with my partner 50-50. You understand? So who should pay the bills in a relationship? I don't want to say marriage because I feel like marriage is limiting. I feel like relationship is more encompassing. Yeah. So even if it's people are still dating, you're courting, anything, who should pay the bills? And should bills be split 50-50? If bills are split 50-50, does it mean every other role in the marriage or in the relationship should be split in that way too? So yes, that's what we're talking about today. I'm going to share the link in a bit and you can call in to share your thoughts and let's know what you're thinking or what you think about what we're saying. Yes, thank you so much, Chika. Thank you so much, Chika. I'm going to share the link now so that you can call in, share your thoughts, and maybe share how it works for you. Can you split bills? Hi, host. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Welcome to the live stream, Cindy. How's your day going? How's your day going? Thank you so much, Cindy, for coming. So, yes, guys, that's the link I've shared. You can call in and share your thoughts. Would you share? Would you split bills? If as a woman, more especially, will you split bills 50-50? As a man, do you think your woman should split the bills 50-50? Like if I bring 50K, you bring 50K. If I bring 500, you bring 500. Yeah. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? So guys, please share. That's the link. You can call in. Call in, guys. call in. Please share this video if you can. Share this live stream. Share, guys. Welcome. Keep coming. Hello, Cindy. How you doing? Thank you. Calling, guys. I'm here. I'll take your call. Yes. So, do you think would you split the bills as a woman, more especially? Like, if you split the bills, basically after splitting the bills, what happens? Do you now share all the responsibilities? I don't know, Chika. I don't know. As long as from 3 hours to 4 hours to more, depends. But around 3 hours or more, thereabouts, depends on how it goes. I really just go with the flow. If it's working, yes. If it's not, then yeah, yeah. Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, if it's working, then maybe more than 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It just depends on how it goes. I'll just follow the flow, however it goes. Hello, Juba. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Please give the host a thumbs up when you come around. Oh, thank you so much, Juba. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How you doing? How's your day going, Juba? How's your day going? Hope you're having a productive day. I hope you had a productive day. Yes, Chika. You want to do something? But I'm still here. We just started, anyways. We just started. We just started. Oh, thank you so much, Chika. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, see you soon. Thank you. Yes, Juba. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm okay here, just giving God thanks. Oh, yeah, He deserves it all. Thank you so much, Juba. Thank you for coming. Yes, yes, yes. Health wise with Shula is calling in. Shula says device not connected. Shula, it says device not connected. Oh, yeah, I can add you now to stream. Hello. Oh, it's off again. It's off again. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was
Welcome,
I,
welcome to the stream.
I'm trying to connect the camera, but I don't know why it keeps when I do that it knocks me out.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I saw that your device wasn't connected, so I don't know.
Yeah, it keeps knocking me out when I want to do the video.
I don't know. I don't know. I think
So
it's
how
for
you doing?
StreamYard.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Okay, so Chika says for me, I will support, not necessarily splitting the bills. Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
Chika. Thank you.
Where's all the romance in the thing? I feel like it's so romantic when the guy pays, you know? I don't know if I'm old
It's so romantic when you're
fashioned.
eating money, Shula.
I know, like, I don't know. I'm sure I'm still old
Hi,
fashioned, but
hothead.
when
Um,
you eat, he pays.
mm,
But when you eat and you're thinking, okay, I'll pay 50, but look at how much is he eating? Like, it's just like all that calculation.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I get
So I
you. I
just feel
totally
like the
get.
guy should just pay. I mean, I will pay for other things. We can go.
Hmm.
I can buy, anything else, but just that dinner part. I mean, like if it's my husband and stuff, let him pay. Other things I can take care of, but just that dinner part. I
Oh,
just
oh,
feel
okay. So for
like,
you, it's just dinner. It's just dinner.
yeah, like meals, like when we go out, no, like when we go out for
Mm.
any meal, dinner, breakfast, whatever. When we go out to eat, you
Hmm.
know, he can pay for that. But
So what
anything
you're saying,
else,
Shula, is apart from paying for meals when you guys go out, when it comes to like house stuff in the house, for
oh
instance, your
no,
bills for the
50-50,
month.
dear. 50-50 for real. Like it's not easy. Oh my God. Yeah, 50-50. Like rent. Okay, let me say I'll do the light bill, you do the water bill. Yeah, we can split it. So yeah, for that one for sure. No, I cannot put. It's just a meal for me. Like we could go out to
Also,
eat.
basically,
You
for
know.
you, for the house, everything in the house, like if you have, you're in the USA, so for instance, you have $200 bill in a month, you do
Right.
100, he does 100,
Yeah, I don't
right?
mind that. I don't.
You
At least
don't
it's
mind.
even good to.
Is it
I
that
don't
you
mind
don't
if you can
mind, or
even
it's
see a
something
man
you,
that will pay that 100 here in the USA and be happy. Oh. So
are you serious? Yes, okay, you're talking
when I
from the US
that, see,
perspective.
well, so it's just that we're on live. I cannot expose some of but let me tell you, if you see the one that
Tell
will
me.
pay 100,
Tell me, gossip. Oh my gosh.
just be happy that he has
Oh
a
my, are
job.
you serious?
I
Do
don't.
you
I'm
mean like
telling
even
you,
African men?
my sister, don't put me in trouble.
No. Do you mean like even African men?
No, I mean, okay, let me not say.
Shula, give me the gist. Give me the gist.
I
Give me
don't
the
know
gist.
why. I mean, some men, I feel like, men that really like working, they come here and they work. But I've seen so many because it's so stressful here. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, say for us, women like they adapt to anything. You come here, we are whatever degree that you had from Africa. You come here, you have to start from scratch. Nobody cares if you're a doctor back home, you have to start from scratch. But men have that pride, like, oh, I have to come and start from scratch. And some men, let me not say all, some of them,
Mm-hmm.
so they would rather just do, one or two things here and there, I guess because of their pride. But
Yeah.
us women, we have to survive. We'll go back to school and do it. So it's really challenging. It's really challenging here.
Okay.
But
So now,
here,
basically, yeah,
yeah.
I'm listening. I'm
So
listening.
yeah, splitting the bills for me is not bad at all. So if I can
Okay.
find someone that can pay half, I don't mind.
Okay, nice. Maybe that's because okay. When you say pay half, you understand. No, this is like a whole lot. So, for instance, if the person is earning more than you still pay half.
Okay, see now there we go. So I mean, I was just putting it like in my situation now.
Yeah, I get
Okay,
what you're saying. Your
about the
situation
same.
there, like, yeah.
But yeah, if the person is earning more, no, definitely not. He has to pay more. So
Yeah.
what I've seen, and
Thank you so much, Linda, for sharing. Thank you so much, Linda, for sharing. Thank you. Yeah, sure. I can hear
kudos
you.
to some of those African men that are really that bear the burden, that's still coming with the African mentality that the man
Yeah.
provides. I really appreciate those men because
Oh,
you know
nice.
that do that. They still, even though their wife is working, they still embody more than half of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if the man is making more, of course, nah.
Yeah.
But here in the US, it's like too much reversal of role is too much here. Women tend to make more.
Are you
I've
serious?
seen, yeah, because like I mentioned earlier, we go to school, we put
Hi,
our head
Kathy.
low, we climb the ladder and want to, you know, go higher in our education. You know,
Okay.
the men do too. So, but it's just that there's always here. It's not really some. I've seen most cases where women make more or about the same. Here,
Mm-hmm.
like seriously, here either women make more, like the majority that I've seen is that it's about the same, or the woman
Yeah.
makes more. So that's the majority here that I have
So,
witnessed. Yeah.
so now the other question would be, so if for instance you're going to be paying half the bills, you understand, as the
Mm-hmm.
woman, you get what does it reduce from the house? Like when you guys go to work, get back, you still have to do the kitchen duties, right? Because it's what the woman is supposed to do. Abi
My
has the
dear,
gender role changed in that one too? Yeah.
my dear, that's a controversy that I entered in this, that I came to this US, people wanted to kill me. I said, there's no way I'm going to work 12-hour shift and come back and cook for you.
You see me and Nepa's taking
There's
notes.
no way, you know, that are you still there?
I can hear you. I'm hearing you. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I was just saying that,
Yeah,
you
welcome. Be
know,
yourself. Oh, they just took light. Oh, can you imagine? Sweet pea,
oh my
welcome. I'm
God.
still here. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Well, thank God that at least
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can hear you. I can hear you. Please,
yeah.
guys, call in if you can. I'll accept you in.
Please, yes,
I'm
call
here,
in, guys,
Shola.
and help us with this discussion because I just hope that more men can understand that, if you expect a woman to work, you have to also be able to be, you cannot go all day and work and come home and still cook.
Yeah.
To me, that's just wrong. So,
So now basically because you pay half the bills, when you get back from work, you don't cook. Or you won't cook if you or you won't always be the one in the
so if the
kitchen.
man too was working all day, right?
Yeah.
I will understand. So what I do is I
Yeah.
just when I'm on my day off, I cook, cook food in the fridge. But let's say there's nothing, and then I come back, either you buy like other food because
Oh, thank you,
if you
sweet
sit
pea.
there and wait that I should come and cook, that's not fair now. Other
It's
food,
not
I want
about
the
not being fair. Is it is okay right now? I know
mm-hmm,
that okay, sure, this is your situation, you understand? Right now, I
mm-hmm,
know that it's not fair, but it's what
yeah,
happens, you understand? It is what
mm-hmm,
happens. Now it's everybody so easy to say split bills 50-50, but and that's
yeah,
because why am I splitting the bills? Is because I go to work and I work. You go to work,
yeah,
you work. We come back home, we split the bills. But I'm the one in the kitchen slaving off. I'm the one cleaning the house. I'm the one responsible primarily for the kids, you understand? Because it's like kids and their mothers. You get even if is I'm so sorry about that. Even if the father is a handy father, you understand? If he's a handsome dad, the the father is a handsome dad. There's some things that the mom has to do for the child. Do you get what I'm saying?
oh yeah, that gender
Yeah.
role is so
For instance,
unfair.
if I
That
was
one we cannot
breastfeeding,
even
there's just so little my husband could do if I'm breastfeeding. I have to
oh
breastfeed.
yeah,
If the woman is
yeah,
pregnant, there's just so little the man can do for her. She's
exactly.
the one carrying the
Mm-hmm.
baby. She's the one who's getting pregnant. She's the one going through all the
Yes,
bodily changes. She's the one whose body is changed forever. You understand?
right.
Then you come back home, then you go to work, you pay the bill. So it's just I feel like it's very controversial, like you said.
It's very, yeah, it's very, and every situation is different. Like you said, a woman just has
You
that.
get, but that's how I'm
I
asking.
feel like
You speak.
all
What
that
next?
burden
What
already.
next?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's what I'm asking now, Shula. So what happens in this situation?
yeah. I guess every household is different, but
Yeah.
if the
But like
man can just help, because taking care of kids is not easy. It's not easy. Just one, I'm already sweating. Then imagine if you have two, three.
just one, I'm already
So
sweating. Look at him.
yeah,
Okay. Just imagine his dad is here,
yeah,
actually willing to carry him and just be with him, but he just wants me. Do you get? He just wants me.
exactly,
And if I
exactly.
let him go right now, he's going to cry like so much, like it's going to be so loud in this video. So I just best
Yeah,
be with him and just have peace. Just
right.
have
Me
peace,
too.
literally.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
sometimes like the gender, I just if you have a man that's understanding that sees that you're doing all that, so that when you
Yeah.
cannot cook, when you're just resting, you're just like, I beg, order food today. You see now, I want that kind of person that will understand, like, yeah, let's just order food. You have done too much today. Not that after that the person will be angry that you do not cook, you know. So stuff like that. If you just because it's just too much, just look at what you're doing right there. You know how
Oh yeah,
exhausting that is.
Sweet Pea says, Rosie, not getting into your business, but hire a maid from time to time or babysitter to help you out. Who keeps the kids when you want to have a date night out? I have only one kid for now. Yeah, and I feel like from time to time we actually have people come around, like family members around. We're in Nigeria, so it's easy to have people around from
Yes.
time to time. Not all the time, anyways, but from time. But I get you. I get you. Thank you so much, Sweet. Hi, Vicky. Welcome to the live stream. Please, guys, share this video if you can. Thank you so much, Sweet Pea. Welcome. Thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you so much, Vicky. Welcome to the live stream. So, we're talking about gender roles, talking about splitting bills. Would you split bills 50-50? And Shula says in America, there that she is. If she sees any gentleman that says, Shula, bring 100, let me bring 100, she's off. Sheila said she's ready like that. It's actually even hard to see people who want to split bills um, like that. Be yourself. Welcome, sis. Welcome, be yourself, Dynasty. Because I'm going to drop the link. If you want to call in, you can share. This is not something that happens a lot in Africa. I feel like even if it happens in Africa, there are still homes that split bills. But my issue, like I said, is after splitting the bills, what happens in the house? What happens?
Hello, Rosie.
Hello, Asa. Yeah, you're shining.
Hello, be yourself.
Hello, be yourself. So my son is
Hello,
just smiling. He's
everybody.
okay, but you cannot see his face. He's just smiling. Smile fast.
Hi. Hi, guy.
All right.
Look at he's smiling.
Be yourself. Yesterday you meant business with that your head wrap that you
My
had there.
goodness. Oh my God.
You will just carry that your shirt and just keep. You will not be wearing it again for another thing. It will be Mama Joy shirt because
I've dedicated the shirt for
you
Mama
see
Joy.
now, that's because now it's like your uniform. So you just carry the shirt and go and keep. It's Mama Joy shirt now. We cannot see the other place again.
Exactly. Even if I wear my children will be asking me, Mommy, do you want to do Mama Joy? There's one particular wig I use for Mama Joy. Anytime I ask them to do, I want to use the wig. They say, is it not Mama Joy wig? I'll say, look at these children.
Mama Joy,
How are you all doing?
you are doing
Oh,
great.
good,
Thank you so
though.
much
So
for
what
joining
is your
me. Thank you,
opinion?
Vicky.
Yeah, my opinion is that everybody has a rule.
Okay.
Both the man and the woman has a rule. So
Yeah.
if the woman is making the money or she's the one having the bigger pay, let the man be able to take care of the home as well. Then if
Okay.
your husband is the one making most of the income, you as the woman should be the one to help manage the home when he's not around. It's a different case where a man is working and he doesn't bring anything back home. And then he's coming back home expecting you to cook, take care of
Right.
the kids, everywhere
So,
should be
sorry, you
clean.
said he's working. He doesn't bring anything back home. That's maybe things are not good at work. I don't understand that.
No, what I mean is that as in he doesn't bring back maybe money
Yes,
to,
but he's working.
helping a
So that means
woman.
he's leaving the
Yes,
house.
yes,
And are
because
you
a
leaving the
woman
house
cannot
too?
function, a woman cannot function well without money. That is the truth. You can't function well. I remember when my dad was alive. Why I like washing my dad clothes is that if I wash
Hello,
his
Mary
trouser
Queen.
that time, I must see money inside. So because of that money, I used to see every time, even if you don't tell me to wash it, I'll go and pack it on my own and start washing. So a woman functions very well when something is coming out, as when you are being supportive. Women need emotional supportive and financial support. They need you to support them emotionally, then still support them financially, because without money you can't take care of yourself.
Basically,
So if you
everybody
think
actually.
it's for
Yeah.
everybody actually, but I
That's
think it's more with women. I think women
okay.
need all those more caring than men, and I think
Agree.
so. I think so. So just if you know the kind of relationship you have, or maybe the kind of husband you have, the kind of spouse you have, it should help you to know how you're going to go about all this. Because if you are married to a hardworking man, and this man is going out there trying his possible best to make sure that he brings food to the table, the children are well taken care of, their school fees, they pay it on time and everything. I don't see the reason why you should wait for the same man to come back home and come and cook again. Do you get?
Yeah.
I don't see any, it makes no sense. So but if the man is opportune, maybe if he's a man that do Monday to Friday and then on Saturday is at home,
Hello.
he can help out with some of the things. That should be willingly. Okay, so it's
So
building a
now, okay, this
relationship.
thing, like you said now, he's hardworking. He goes out to get
Exactly,
money
yeah,
for the house. You too, you're hardworking. You go out to get money for the house too.
exactly.
So now people are coming back home together.
Okay, you're saying in the scenario whereby the two
Two of
couples
them.
are working, the
Yes.
two of them are working, and
Working hard though.
if the two of them are working, that means they have a house help. Greetings to you, Rachel. I can see you. Thank you so much, sis. So
They
if the
have a
two of
house
them are
help.
working, yes, because two of you can, you can't eat your cake and have it. Two
Okay.
of you cannot be working, and two of you are coming back in the evening. Who will do the cooking? Do you get?
Exactly.
Who
Yeah.
Yes.
who will do the cooking? That is the question, because the man cannot enter. You also, you are tired as a woman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys should get any, if is in that kind of scenario, either you get a chef or maybe the house help will be doing the cooking for the both of you. Because
Okay.
one person cannot come back and come and enter kitchen while the
And
other
cook
one goes
am.
to rest. It's not
But
possible.
you are saying this
Or sit
thing
and be
now.
waiting on the
You
couch.
are saying this thing now be yourself because of maybe the dynamics of your home or something. But this is what happens in most homes. You see, the man goes out. He comes back maybe 7 p.m. The woman is coming back to by maybe 7:15 or by 6:30. And the moment the woman is coming back, she's dragging the children. She's in the kitchen. She's bringing money
My
too.
sister.
The man now
Okay.
comes back
Do
like,
you know? Okay,
"Hello, Bayobi."
I have my husband's friend that is an MD in Chevron. He stopped his wife from working, and then
Okay.
he used to pay her the amount they pay her in the office. He's
Wow.
paying her that salary every month for her to stay at home, take care of the kids, and then take care, because you can't eat your cake and have it. The
Yeah.
both of you cannot be out there. That is the truth. Both of you cannot
But
be out there.
it's very
We
hard
just
now
need
to say because
understanding
these
men.
days
If you
now,
have a man
women
that
are going to school as
understands,
much as men are going to school. Do you understand? Women as
Yeah.
ambitious as men are. So now it's like it's very hard to tell a non-traditional woman, you understand, who fell in love and she gets married and you're like, so we cannot eat our cake and have it, and you know the man now say, I don't want house help or something, and the woman say, I want to work, I want to achieve my own things, you understand? I want to do things for myself. It's very hard to tell that woman to come and sit at home. Do you understand? Because she has to take care of the home. Do you get what I'm saying?
No,
Should I get what I'm
all
saying?
these
Yeah.
things, Rosie, all these things are negotiation. The
yeah.
Okay.
truth is that once you start having kids, any child that is doing well, they will say it's the father's child. Any child
Abi?
that is bringing pains to the parent, they will say it's the mother. You didn't do your work as the mother. So let me just give you this little story that happened in our PTA meeting that I went the last time. The woman
Okay.
was the
Thank you,
bank
Shula.
manager. You know, she don't always come for PTA meeting, but she's the bank manager.
Mm-hmm.
So I met her that day in school. I went very early. When she came, she now, me and her, we were just discussing and waiting for other parents to come. So she now started telling me that she's quitting her job. I'm now asking, what happened? Why are you quitting your job as the manager in the bank? She said there's something that her daughter told her 2 weeks ago, that she have not recovered herself.
Hello, Doreen. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you. Sorry, I'm
You
looking
all are
both.
welcome. You
Welcome,
are all
Doreen.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Please connect to the host if you haven't. Though we are getting to 500. Journey to 500. Connect so I can start sharing everybody out. People should connect. Connect me. Thank you, Doreen. Welcome, welcome. Please go watch a video for about
Connect.
4 minutes
Connect with me
and
as well.
connect. Oh, connect. Mama Joy say connect. Connect.
Connect, I
Okay.
beg you.
Be yourself. I can
So
hear you.
the lady was now telling me that what her daughter told her, and the daughter was 8 years old. What she told her 2 weeks ago, that she have not recovered herself. That,
Uh-huh.
and I asked her, I said, what is it that she told you that is making you feel so bad? She said that her daughter told her that, mommy, I noticed that every day before you go out in the morning, you lock up your room, and then you take your keys with you, but you always leave me. You don't even know. Sometimes I don't see you in the morning, and sometimes before I go to bed, you will not be back. Do you understand? So the daughter now told her, that means you even value your room more than me, because if you are going out and you are closing your bedroom, your bedroom, because you don't want our house up to steal your jewelries and everything in the bedroom, that's why you are locking up the doors. How about me? You are leaving me with this house there from morning till night. That means you don't care about me. You care more about those your jewelries and your room that you are locking up, and then you don't care about me.
Hello, Eze.
The
Welcome.
woman said she cried. She cried her eyes. She cried so hard. She said, look at the girl she's working hard for. What else is she
Exactly.
working hard for if it's not for her children? The next day she went to go and drop her resignation letter that she's not working again. Because that she can't suffer and do all this work, and the children she's working for are already seeing her as a bad mother. The woman was talking to me, tears was falling out of her eyes. She said her daughter don't know that she will be in school today. That her daughter already tell her that her fellow classmates used to hear about that her mother don't used to come to PTA meeting, that her mother will not come as usual. So she came very early to prove her daughter wrong, as in that she is here, that she is coming for her daughter.
But you see
Even
what I'm
me,
talking
I felt
about?
the
It's
pain
not
in this
looking as
woman.
if the responsibility of taking care of the home is more
Exactly,
on the
which no,
woman,
that is
which
what
is
it is.
actually the way it's supposed to be. Do you get what I'm
No,
saying? But I'm also saying, but
Rosie,
now that we
Rosie,
are ambitious and we
Rosie,
want
you
to
don't,
do a lot,
okay, you said something, Rosie, you said something now.
yes,
I was just
yeah,
listening to you when you said that. You said your husband is around, right? And then your son is cleaving to you. If you
mm-hmm,
ask him to go to the father, that he might cry, he may start shouting to disturb the elders. That is why you're holding him, right?
yes, yeah,
So the truth still remains that if you train your child well, you as the woman enjoy that child more than the man. Let's be truthful.
I
Let's just
get,
be real. I'm telling you the truth. This is the real truth. If
that's
that
true.
child grows up and you play your own part as a mother and you cough, you do understand? The child will more likely listen to you as a mother first before they listen to the man. Because they see the man as the stronger person, you can take care of yourself. But they see the mother as somebody that needs love and
Taking
affection.
care of, yeah.
Do you get?
I get what you're saying. Estelle, welcome.
So anything you see about motherhood and mothers, and there's nothing to compare with motherhood. And you can't eat your cake and have it. That is the truth. If you
I
don't give
get,
your
but
children attention, if you
I
don't give
really
them
want us
attention
to
when
break,
they need it, when
yeah,
you need their attention as the mother, they won't give
mm-hmm,
you the attention. That is how it.
yeah.
If you like, get all the money in this world. Money is not everything. I'm telling you the truth. Everything is not all about the finance, the money, money, money. Everybody is chasing money. What if
Thank you,
after getting
Vicky.
the
Vicky,
money?
call in if you want to. Mama
What if
Joy, calm down.
after?
Let me say something again. I want us to get every step we're talking about. Let us talk about it well before we fly to the other one. Now you are saying that the lady now has to resign her job because her daughter is saying that he doesn't have time for her. You also talked about the person who is paying his wife the amount that her job pays her so that she'll sit at home. Now, let me talk about that one first. If she was working in, let's say, an office, an establishment, she is
Okay, Rosie, sorry. Let me say something about that one. I said the husband
okay,
is paying her.
yeah,
That was when the kids were small. Okay.
okay,
As now
okay,
that I'm talking with you, they had an agreement that okay, for the meantime, now that the kids are still growing, they need that
mm-hmm,
nurture and care. I am working as a man and I'm making enough money to take care of all of us. Can you please just stay at least like for some years? Let the kids grow up and maybe get to a secondary school, boarding school, or whatever. Then it will give you time to do your own work. It's not as if it's stopping her automatically. Do you get? The lady in
yeah,
question now, she's working. She has resumed her work. She's working very hard. She's working now. But all her
okay.
kids, her
Because
last born now is in secondary school in boarding. Do you get?
I feel like that's just like cases. You understand? Because now there are no jobs in Nigeria. Number one, you're now resigning job to take another job. Maybe later when your kids are grown up. Okay, you might say, okay, they want to open a business for you when your kids have grown up. If you're working somewhere that you're going to get like gratuity or pension, resigning from that job because of your children, which by far is honorable, you understand, is something that okay, you are going to miss out on all those benefits now because you resign from
Okay,
that
okay.
job.
Do you know that some people, like okay, me I like giving instance when I'm talking. Okay, I like giving instance because when I give instance, I do understand it better and it's very relative to me. I have a lady that was a teacher. She was a teacher and then she grew to the level of being a headmistress in a government school and they are paying her very well. She's receiving her pensions now. Eh? But she don't
Okay,
have peace in her home. All her
okay,
kids are like they are all like cat and dog in the house. She
because you didn't
wasn't
have
there.
time for them.
She wasn't there all through the time that they are supposed to be trained. Okay,
Okay,
and now their house help was the one that used to stay with them. The woman was the head teacher from there. She was growing till she become the head mistress. And in government school, you know how they pay them, whether you are working or not. They pay them every those ones that are pensioners. Now she's a pensioner. Yes, you have that money you're looking for, but you don't have peace. Which one is better?
mm-hmm,
Going for the money, then you are retiring and they are paying you, and you are not seeing your kids. You will call your daughter, she will tell you because that she's not available, that she's traveling. You don't even have access to your children. All these things, because when you are taking a decision, you need to look at it in all round. Look at the future also. Think
yeah.
about a scenario whereby, okay, let's say I've started collecting your pensions. Oh my God.
Sorry. Oh,
Sorry, yes.
sorry.
Let's say
It's
you've
okay.
started collecting your pensions and you are happy, right? That is what you worked for. and then you don't have peace, or maybe you're not feeling fine and you are busy calling your children, please, so I'm having a headache. They will tell you, beg, manage yourself. You have money, take care of yourself. All these things we are doing is when you are getting older, it will now fall back on you. That's when the pain comes, not now. Do you get? Not
I
now.
get you.
It's not now. It's
I
when you are
understand what you're
getting
saying,
older.
but that's why. Hello, Tochi. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming.
Please, you
I
guys
get
should
what
come
you're
on
saying.
stage. You know, come and
I get what you're
take
saying,
over
but
from
you see,
me.
what I'm still saying now is that it still looks like because the woman is the one that culturally is responsible for the home. She's the one that has to make these big choices to stay back at home. That's why I'm saying that this 50-50 sharing of bills, why is it still something that is even talked about so much? Because if it's the one that has to now make that decision to stay at home, okay, you don't want to stay at home and take care of the kids, or you still come back take care of the kids, you still birth the kid, you still give birth to the kids, that one there's no negotiation. You still are the one to
Anyway,
bond.
it's depending on the kind of man you are marrying, Rosie.
Yes,
If it's
true.
a man that is very supportive, is very supportive, as in even if you're at home, you won't feel as if you're not working.
Yeah, yeah,
There's some people that are at home, and the only thing that makes them to go out and look for job is when you don't take care of, you don't take over your responsibility as a man.
yeah.
Everything
True.
you don't want to bring, you don't want to give, and the woman is sitting. There's nothing that pains a woman like when she's sitting down, she don't have any money, she have things she wants to do, she wants to help her family, she wants to do some things, and then she don't have money to do them. It's so
Yeah,
painful to a woman. But if you have a man that at least if you have like small need, 20K, that he will be giving you and he won't complain. And then he will
yeah,
appreciate you for the work you are doing. He will be like, my wife,
yeah,
I thank you so much. Everywhere is clean. I appreciate what
yeah,
you've done. Do you get? I don't think there's any reason why you should go out there if you want to be considerate as a woman. This life, you are not competing with anybody.
true.
You're not competing with anybody. Nobody know how much Rosie has in her account. Nobody know how much I have in my account. I used to say everybody's madam in their own house.
Bill.
If I like, let me be living in a mansion and madam in my
Hello,
house.
my Port Harcourt
Somebody,
Connect. Kerewa Mama is in
people
the
are
house.
welcome.
Kerewa
Somebody that
Mama
is
is in the
living,
house. Welcome.
somebody that is living in a self-contained. The person is a madam in his own house. If
Yeah.
you are living in one room, you are madam in your own house. Everybody is madam in their own house. If you like be living in an estate alone, you are a madam only in that estate. If you come at everybody, all of us are women last. Do you understand? So don't be pushed by the society or maybe what is happening and pressure that it will not make you block your eyes from looking around things, as in the things you're appreciating the ones you have.
Yeah.
Do you get? So it depends on the kind of man you're having. If you have a supportive man that
Okay.
loves you, that supports you
Oh
when he can,
yeah.
that
Please share
encourages
my
you,
video if you can, so that we can come and talk about this matter. Mandy,
please,
welcome, Kerewa Mama. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you so much, Mandy.
Rose,
Nancy said,
share link so that people
let
will
me
come
share
over
link.
there.
Oh. Nancy said, not the man, no, the man money, not our money, but my money is my money. Kerewa Mama. Ay, Kerewa Mama. Nancy, if the men catch you, you say the man money na our money, abi, and your own na your own. So basically, for Nancy, no 50-50 sharing. Nancy, Shula has come. Shula is in America. And Shula said that in America, where she is now, say she see man wey go share on 50-50 bills with her. Say she go happy. Say 50-50 people no even dey like that again. So please, if you want to call in and let's share, because this gender role thing, like we're saying, like all the things now that Be Yourself Dynasty has been saying is how the woman is making sacrifices in the home. And this is not saying that men don't make sacrifices in the home, because I feel like going out to make money is sacrifice for the home. So, but we're talking about saying the woman goes out, makes money, the man goes out, makes money, but the woman is still the one that has to come back home, do the house chores, take care of the children, like in the cultural cases that it's been looked like. But the truth is that if you want to go by this cultural cases, it's actually the men that actually go out to work and come back and bring money. But now things are changing and women too are working. That's why we're saying if women are working and sharing these bills, should they come back home and everything in the house should be solely their responsibility. Welcome, Mirabel. Hey, skin, melanin, all the melanin in Africa, you carry everything. Share for us now. What is it?
Rosie,
Keep
stop
us
hyping me like that. It's too early for this kind of
small.
hype. It's too early. I will
I
see
keep
my
on saying,
PG.
no, Mirabel, let me say this. I keep on saying that mustard is your color. Then I see you wear pink. I'm like, no, pink is a color. You know, let me tell you something. There's this fuchsia you won. I'm like, no, it's pink. And I see mustard. I'm like, it's mustard. What is this? Man, what is this? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shula was here and she's at work, so she had to leave.
It's too early for this hype, Rose. It's too early. I'm still my pajamas. It's too early for this hype.
Men cannot want an Asian woman and a modern wife. Nancy, you need to call in. No, Nancy, call in. They cannot want an Asian woman and a modern wife.
I'm telling you, I really want to understand.
That even mean Nancy expatiate in the words of
Oxford Dictionary. Come on, for us. Come and tell us
about. Come and talk this thing.
Maybe it's modern 1962.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on this,
okay, I can hear you.
On this topic, for those who, like, I just had a premiere, for those who follow me, I'm very big with finances, right? For this topic about 50-50, like, I don't get it. I don't know, like, first of all, what do we define as 50-50? Are you saying that, okay, as a woman in your home, you make your money, your husband doesn't even know how much you earn, but, or even if he knows that, okay, I'm earning 1,000 naira, but he has to understand at the end of the day, you're going to bring 500 naira to the table for expenses, or what? Or is it like finances is a no-go issue, or it's a no-go area to talk about? Or you guys agree? What is, like, I really want to understand, what is this 50-50 about? Or is it like you share bills, like, okay, we have calculated the bills in the house, the bill is 5,000. You're gonna, Rosie, you're muted. Rosie, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. So Nancy, your man is asking you a question. So Mirabel, what was saying is basically 50-50. Like, if we have bills of $500 right now in the house, you bring 250, the man brings 250. You understand?
Okay, so
greetings, Victorious. Greetings, everyone.
Greetings. So my question is
back with yourself.
Is the 50-50 only on bills, or does it entail every? Because at the end of the day, right? Like, that's how I see marriage. I see marriage as a teamwork. I see marriage as togetherness. The Bible says that can two work together unless they agree. I see Bible says two shall chase 1,000. I feel like there is a force with two. So when it comes to me, what I see is like marriage should be 100. Like I said, that everybody's putting in your 100% commitment. You're putting in 50. Why are you keeping the other 50? It is your home. It is your husband. It is your children. That's my issue. If you're saying 50-50, what if you are, let me say, okay, there's COVID now. You don't have a job. You lost your job. So who's going to cover up your own 50? Oh, men have issues. They lose their job, or your husband is sick. He didn't work for that week. Who is going to cover up his own 50? So you guys are going to be homeless because your husband didn't bring his own 50. I want to understand.
Okay. Yeah, I'm listening.
Because I feel like when it comes to money, that's how I see it. I used to make joke with my husband, even when we were still dating. I tell my brother, oh, I want to change my car. I say, oh, I want this, I want that. He's like, babe, you know where the account is. You know the PIN. When you remove the money, tomorrow we don't have money to buy a house, or your children don't have money to go to school. I'll just tell them to go to their mom to explain what happens to the money. He's like, that's what he said. He said, don't worry, anything you want the money, do. But when tomorrow things happen, and I'll just let them go to your mom, let her explain what happens to the money. You get, I feel like it all comes to communication. Like, sit down with your husband. How much do you make? How much do I make? You talk about it. You guys put your bills together. If you came with student loan as debt, you put your debts together, and then you guys work together. And
or you put your debts together. You know, that's another issue, because
you
put your debts together. Yes,
yeah.
Most people are like, your debt is your debt, my debt is my debt.
I believe like if you're married, just like a single mom, if you're marrying a single mom, you're marrying your child.
Hi,
you don't think the woman and the child. You marry somebody who just graduated from medical school.
That's a whole other topic, because you know that this debt issue is not, some people don't let it get into their marriage. It's like, pay your debt, and you know. And
those are things you have to declare. Those are things you have to declare when you're dating, right? You make those things plain. You make those things plain. Then you start working as a team on how you are going to sort that thing out. You get. I know people that they knew about their wife's debt. Their wife had debt when they got married, but the man had money. He didn't have debt, and then he held to his money. He's like, "Oh, you cannot come and ruin my financial status. You came with your debt, but you knew she had debt. Why did you marry her?
Your own. Sorry.
Then the woman had debt. She just got to school. She got a job. The man wanted 50-50. The girl did not bother, but the fact is that she had to be paying her debt, so she couldn't even meet up with the 50-50. It became a problem in the house.
Okay.
So she became like a burden to the man. Like the man was looking at her as if she's a burden to her. But that's what I want to talk about. Okay, now the problem is not even the debt. That's what I see. The problem is, how do we go about it as a team? Because if you cannot bear each other's burden in marriage, where do you want to bear each other's burden? It means tomorrow if your husband is sick and is buried in you, abandon him, or your wife is sick. Those are things that come with marriage. Marriage is not a bed of roses. You get, so for me, I feel like let's have, if I'm saying I'm marrying you, I mean I'm committed 100%. Let's have a discussion. How are we going to go about this? How are we going to go about this? If you're a single person, maybe you had built yourself, you had a saving, you guys want to start on a level ground. You say, okay, will your savings to your mother or do whatever you want to do to your money before marriage. But once the day we marry, we start working from there. That's another agreement. Because some people feel like they come with so much money while other person is poor and you want to look down on the person. No. Marriage is, it doesn't care your status. Even if you're a president, you and your wife are one. The Bible says the two shall become one. There is no looking down. That's how I see it. So I feel like it's talking about it. Every month, okay, babe, this is what you make. This is what I make. You guys sit down, you draft your budget. If you put our two salaries together, this is what we make. How much bill do we have? We are living in the same room. Our bill is this. This is what we feed. You draft your budget so that you get on the same page. You know what you're working with. The wife, if you are on the same page, the wife will not wake up and ask for extraordinary expenditure because she knows that, oh, this money is in the account. This money in the account is going for this thing, so I can't even touch it. You get. I feel like a lot of issues come when nobody wants to secure the income. Your wife is look at the husband look at the wife half eye like it's a little man has money. The wife will not look at the husband with half eyes like I'm putting my little man have money. But when you guys are open, you talk about your finances, you plan about it. You think about your retirement. You think about your children. You see how you buy your house, how you do your investment. That's how you guys you prosper. Okay. That's what God commands is blessings. That's what the Bible says. But when you say 50-50, I don't get it. Where do you keep the other 50? Because if you're not committed in your home 50-50, where do you want to be committed in this life?
Yes, the reason why we're talking about this is not only because of money. You understand? Oh, welcome, Brandon. Welcome, Doreen. Please connect to my channel if you haven't. I've not seen you guys. Doreen and Brandon, I've not seen you guys. We're on journey to 500. Help a sister. Connect with me, please. Connect. Thank you so much.
I know. Journey to 600K. Now I'm hearing journey to 500. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Me, I'm still on journey to 500. Last week we were on journey to 400.
I thought you called somebody's channel's name. Look, I know somebody who their channel name is journey to 600. Yeah, okay, I think
60 kg. 60 kg. That's the lady. She has changed her name to Ruth Orham's journey. So what I'm saying is this whole bill thing. The reason why I'm talking about 50-50 is because, like I said, most times when it comes to the home, it's like the woman's, how would I put it? It's like her natural duty or something. That's just the truth. No matter how we want to look at it, it is how it's made. You understand? It's like the woman is more, unless women that say they don't like to do house chores and all that, that's different. But it's like the man naturally is the provider, you get, and the woman like the nurturer. And we are here to help the man. That's even what the Bible says, to help the man, you understand? So basically to make things easier for him. So I'm saying that mostly when you come back to the home, it's the woman that still has to do most of the things in the home. So I was saying a man goes out, the woman goes out, everybody goes out to work, they come back home, and it feels like it's still the woman that has to do things. I'm not saying that the man doesn't help. I'm saying that it just feels like the baby, like I give an example of the woman is breastfeeding. There's just very little the man can do when the woman is breastfeeding. It's still her. Yeah. She's the one who has the baby. She's the one who gets pregnant and has a baby and has a whole child and takes care of this whole child. You understand? And it's still like, okay, when it comes to bills, you're still saying we should we should pay the same amount, or that's what I'm talking about. You understand? Not just talking about only money, talking about money and other things that happen in the home together. You understand? So when we share bills, what happens with other responsibilities in the home? If we are sharing bills, does it mean that we are sharing the house responsibilities? Let me not say 50 because you're saying now it's 100. Does it mean we are sharing those ones? So like, does it mean like the kitchen is no longer my duty because we are sharing bills? You know, that means anybody that enters the kitchen first cooks. If you come from work first, you cook. If you wake up first, you dress the bed. If you know, this kind of things, because we are sharing the bills and everybody's equal. Let me not use that word. We're actually equal, yes. So like we're sharing the bills and you sweep the house if you saw it dirty first. You make breakfast if you were the one that came to the kitchen first. Do you get what I'm saying, Mirabel? So it's not really about money.
I get what
you're
you're
talking
saying.
about.
I get what you're saying, right? That's why I said for me is the 100% commitment. Because if there's 100% commitment, if your husband comes, there's no food. He's committed to his home. You get he would naturally do it. Okay, if he gets to a place where both of you are working, maybe doing your budgeting, you say, okay, babe, since we are both working, I need the help. You guys will agree because you see the workload. It's a commitment we're talking about. If you talk about cleaning, it is the man's home too. He will clean because that's a 100% commitment. Because if we were talking about 50-50, are we also going to share the duty just like you said? You get there are areas where a man cannot help that we all know, like breastfeeding. The only thing he can help is okay, maybe you pump the breast and you put in the fridge, then he can breastfeed when you go out for self-care. I know a couple, she just gave birth. The husband came up for work and he's like, oh babe, I know you'll be home for 2 months, taking of the child. Give me the child. Go out with your friends. Go take care of yourself. Go do your hair. That's the only way he can support. He doesn't have breast, but the woman can pump the woman can pump and then he support. You get that's the commitment I'm talking about.
That happened a lot with me because I was
imagine if we're doing 50-50, he'll be like, oh, I've gone to work, I've done my own part. You are supposed to breastfeed, stay here and breastfeed. That's your part.
That happens, Victoria. That happens.
That's why
happens a lot.
That's why I think we should take out this mentality of 50-50 and to talk about have these conversations and search for people's commitment, your 100% commitment. I'm big on saying that during dating phase, ask questions. Talk about these things. Because if it's 50-50, trust me, every woman nowadays, even the one who is frying macra by the road, is making money these days.
Yeah.
Even the one who is home, they are doing business online, they are on YT, they are making money.
Yeah.
You get. So I feel like it's the commitment. I know a woman on YT, she said it. She gave birth to she said every day she wakes up, she blessed God for her husband. That if her husband was not there, she wouldn't have, she does not know how she would have done it. For 3 straight months before her birth, because of the complication after, the husband was the one in the kitchen. That's commitment. He goes to work, come back, enter the kitchen. She's home because of the pregnancy and all the conditions attached to it. She could not cook. Sometimes even the smell. But the man is committed without complaint. He understands. That's the commitment I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like when you start putting start sharing boundaries. It's like you're living with your roommate. Okay, this is how far you can go. This is a part of their own house, or this is your own duty. There are natural gender duties that even with this modern day stereotype where people are breaking it, there are homes where there are women who are running it. I remember there was a time in my home where my dad went on early retirement. Then before he was a civil servant, before he could track his government. You know, Africa, you have to follow up your pension and things like that. He didn't have money. My dad's family will come to visit. My mom will go to the room, remove money from her purse, give it to my dad. Then the both of them will come out and give the stranger. So you and outsider, you never know who that money is coming from.
Another topic.
Yeah, teamwork.
Okay, now this is another topic you just talked about now. So what are you saying now that, for instance, you went on a date with your husband or with your boyfriend and you guys have to pay. It's your money, right? Maybe he doesn't have money at that point, or maybe he forgot his card, so you have to use your own card to pay. So you have to give him the card for him to pay.
Whatever way works for you. Or I give him the card to pay. Whatever works for you guys.
Why? I'm asking why. But I'm trying to break things down. Why are you giving him the card to pay?
No, like for like, okay, right. I just feel like I don't mind who pays. I can tap my card, he can tap his card. But for some people, for some people and some society, they want to give respect to their husband. They want the hierarchy, the man of the house respect to be maintained.
That's what I'm saying, that if it has to be the man of the house that you want to maintain that hierarchy and let him look like the one who is paying outside, why are you now, why are the bills shared? Why? I know you're against bills being shared because you're for 100, you understand? But we're talking about this 50-50 something is something that's happening right now in so many homes, and women suffering or men paying all the bills, women not paying anything, or the women and the man paying, like the woman still being stressed at home. It's something that happens. So we're talking about, and I know that, okay, you have a very good understanding of finance and it's working well for you. But the truth is, if you have to give, because if the man wanted to pay the bill with his ATM card, with his card, he won't give you to pay on normal day. Like my husband looking at me because he gives me his card to pay.
You see, people do give. That's what I said, right? It depends on you, the couple. Women,
No,
I've
but
seen women tapping a gas station while the man is pumping the gas. I admire that. That's teamwork. The man is pumping the gas, she's tapping it inside while the husband is pumping. You get.
Yeah.
But I feel like my mom was doing that because with an African culture, it will be judgmental.
African
It'll be like,
culture we're
oh,
talking about now.
yes.
It's the African culture where it feels like why does it have to look like the man is the one that is paying the bills, even when sometimes the woman is the one taking care of everything in the house. In fact, this is another topic because a lot
That's
of
why
times
I
now,
said,
like you
that's
said,
why I said,
even the woman
that's why I said
frying akara
marriage.
right now.
That's why I say marriage is teamwork, right? In Africa, it looks demeaning. It looks disrespectful, right? They say in Africa that is roof that cover every home. You get. People don't want to be open about what happens under their roof. Is the coverage, is they having each other's back, like, okay, I got your back. That's the whole idea about it in Africa. You get. It's the same thing in North America or in Europe, but it's just different way of expressing it. Because the woman tapping the card, you the cashier or you standing by, so you never know who has that card. But between her and her husband, they know who have the card. You get.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing of saying, oh babe, I got you. Or I have your back. And at the end of the day, it still boils down to communication. If I give my husband to table in a restaurant and we have spent 200, he knows how much we have budget for takeout for that month. So if we spend 200, we are looking at ourselves because we know, okay, our takeout money for this month is finished. Both of us we know. So we cannot even wake up one day and say, okay, we're going for another takeout because we know that that's the money we have set aside. It boils down to communication and it boils down to trust. You get, it's just a trust issue. Because I also feel like okay, another thing I also say about being open in finance. I've seen couples that you don't tell your wife or the husband doesn't make the wife know about money that is dispatched out. And then they have in-laws that play between the couples. Imagine the woman's mother will go to the man to collect money.
You guys don't know why I'm laughing. My
Why you
mother-in-law is
laughing?
here.
Welcome, Rose's mother-in-law.
Say grandma, hi. Say grandma, hi. Welcome. Yeah, all right, Victoria, I can hear you.
Okay, I'll give an example, right? If you don't communicate and you don't have the open dialogue and you're on the same space, right? Sometimes people come between you guys, even family. I've seen a couple that during Christmas, we had this financial talk. They budgeted their money. They set money aside to give to each family. They gave the man sent to the woman's family, sent to his family. Then the man's sister came to the woman, was like, oh, the man's sister called on video call, and the wife was like, oh, why, auntie, this person, why have you not done your hair? Why is your hair not tidy? She was like, oh, did you send me money? If you send me money, I would have done my hair. And then she looked at her husband, the husband looked at her. She said, okay, I have heard. Then they had to call her back and like, the money my husband sent is from the two of us. Like, when you guys are open, people cannot come between the two of you.
Yeah.
You get it? They know that if this is coming, it's coming from Mr. and Mrs. People will not play games. Like, there's no kind of openness that people cannot play games between the two of you. You cannot come and trade because people are good at manipulating couples when you guys are not together. When there's no agreement, when there's no unity in your home. So I feel like it's openness and just being committed 100%. My question is, if you're doing 50-50, we also share the choices. Okay, what if you do 50-50, you have paid your own bill? Let's say, okay, your bill was rent and hydro. Then your child falls sick. What will you do? Will you say, oh, I've already paid my own 50. I'll wait for my husband who is in Jericho, working in the oil field to bring his own 50 for the child's medical bill?
Okay.
Or will you say they'll cut the line because your husband have not bought his own 50-50?
Okay.
Like, let's be realistic. There are things that I think they know who you're getting married to.
Yeah.
Know who you're getting married to. Don't just marry. I believe strong that marriage is teamwork. And if you marry a partner that you guys understand, you communicate, even if you don't have much, you guys will do a lot because you are in unity.
Yeah.
Unity in everything. There's understanding. And there's no fear to express what you want or what you don't want. There's no fear to say, okay, this is what we have. Let's plan on this and see where we can cut back or what we can do. Sometimes some women will not eat crayfish instead of pomo or meat because they feel like their husband have money. Meanwhile, the man doesn't have money. The man was open. The woman will understand that, oh, my husband doesn't have money. We'll manage crayfish, you get. That's what
Yeah,
that's the commitment I'm talking about. That's the commitment I'm talking about.
it's even expensive to buy crayfish these days in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Crayfish is
you
not
understand.
expensive. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
so
get
people will
what
not
you're
be
saying.
spending you are like I just believe that people should be on the same page.
Okay.
Let's talk about those things. If some people are saying that, oh, if I declare, what if I want to go do my hair, I want to go do my nails. When you put those things aside, give
Okay.
yourself allowance, pay yourself first, have some money, take care of yourself from the budget between your salary and your husband's salary.
Okay. So now what we're saying is because what you're saying, that means it takes away the place of the man being the provider. Yes. That's what he's saying, Victoria. That's what it's looking like right now. Is that what you're saying? Is that way you're on, or you don't believe in? Basically, that means you don't believe in gender roles anymore, like that. Like you just feel like the whole cultural gender roles that we used to have, especially in Africa, maybe maybe because you are not in Africa anymore, so
No,
it's easier.
there are still gender rules, right?
Okay,
That's why I say it
okay,
doesn't matter who makes what. Even if the man is making 10 times than you put the bills together and you budget together. You see what you guys have. I feel like it's
okay,
you guys like there is more possibilities for unity and growth. There's more
okay,
possibilities for accommodation. You can accommodate each other because you guys know where you are at financially. It's not about who makes more. It's not about gender role. It's about being open, being committed 100%. Not it's like okay when you say 50-50, right? The way I look at it is like okay, you're putting your 1 foot in and your 1 foot out. That's how I see it. It's like you're getting to the
you
marriage
yourself, you're
partially
saying
in your
it.
half self, and then your half self, the other half is outside. That's why I asked if you're saying 50-50, where do you keep the other 50?
Okay,
Because in life, I don't know, in life, after your salvation, the next thing which is most important to you is your home. So if
okay,
you're putting 50, what are you sharing your home with? What it's like you're saying that there's another priority that is taking 50% of my time, my resources, that is competing with my family. What is that thing?
I get you. So, but you know that, like right now, you're not in Africa, like we all know. It's very easy for you to say, okay, like this month, maybe I don't know if the power is the same, like stable, or some months are higher, yeah. Some months are higher than the other, or is it like a particular?
Rosie, a call came in on my phone and the volume is. I'm gonna go out and come back and ask a question, okay?
Oh,
So I
okay,
can hear you
okay, great,
properly.
okay, great, okay. So yeah, we're going to. I am Victoria. Well, Victoria is going to call in again. We're going to let her in. Please, guys, that's the link. If you want to come in, share your thoughts. Let us know what you have to say about this topic. Oh, are you for 50-50? Are you for? Mm-mm, I want to relax and be taken care of, or are you for everybody? Pay what you have. Yeah, thank you for coming back, Victorious. Thank you.
What was your question?
Now, I was saying like when it comes to bills, you understand? I feel like it's more what's the word? Organized. You understand? With you guys, you understand? It's more organized. You can maybe budget $100 for groceries this month, and you can work with it. You understand? I'm not saying that I cannot budget in Nigeria. I'm just saying that there are a lot of the truth is in Nigeria. There are a lot of contingencies. You understand? Or what's that thing they call it when they write when you write a list? Like a lot of things that can just happen that your money is going to go into. You understand? So, but it's like who is responsible? So it's very easy for you to okay, like you said, if you want to buy a house there, you understand you want to buy a house, you know how much you're saving towards to buy a house, but you can be saving for a particular thing here in Nigeria, and before 2 months you want to buy that thing, like it's not the same price anymore. You get you are saving a particular amount, let's say your savings account, you know how much tax is being taken out from it. It just feels like everything is a little bit more organized than it is down here. That's just the truth. It's easier for you to make those budgets and okay, say okay, you know how much you're earning, you know how much you take out. Hello, welcome, Ruth. You know how much you
Hi,
take out,
Hi,
you know
Ruth.
how you spend.
girl. Hello,
Yes,
girls.
thank you
Good
so
evening,
much.
girls. Yeah, thank
Welcome,
you.
welcome. Thank you
Sorry,
so
it's
much for
morning my time. I always say we're at the end of the world. We catch up with people. It's still 10:45 a.m. my time.
Are you
Okay,
at the end of
okay.
the day in
AM.
Australia? What
Okay,
do you
we're
now say?
almost.
I'm telling you, we catch up with people. When I wake up, my wife
Australia.
is always school. I'm trying to screw and catch up with them.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Kwele,
Welcome, Ruth.
kwele. Thanks,
Welcome,
love.
Ruth. So yes,
Yes.
so it just all still boils down to, you know how it's like daddy does this or let's say the feeds, you understand? Okay, now when it comes to baby kids, like I said, when the woman starts giving birth, it just also still feels like it's you that is responsible. You understand? So you are still saying why this bill is being split 50-50. You understand? Even you're still doing some things that cannot be taken away from you.
Okay,
You
well,
get what I'm saying, Ruth?
I see what you're talking about.
Yes, yes. I have something to say about what you guys are saying, but I wanted to finish sharing your thoughts before
Oh, okay,
I
All
thank
right.
you. So
yeah.
serious.
Let me just answer Rose, then I'll give you the floor, Rose. You can like give us the wisdom. Give
Yes.
Go
us
ahead.
them. Not them.
Victorious, go ahead.
So Rose, I get what you're saying, right? Okay, let's look at I know we are in a more little bit advanced world and a lot of
Yes,
things
and it's so
are like
easy
taken
to
into place, right? Let's look at our parents back in the day. I am big on finance. There are a lot of traditional methods that families were run and that savings were made. That I am still doing it today, even abroad. You get. Let's look at our parents in those days. Most parents, the men were the ones working, the women were home. Yeah, you get. The women were doing your farming, doing your own thing. You get. And you feel like, oh, the man is bringing 100, the woman is bringing nothing. No, she brought home. She brought home
exactly. It's what I'm
food,
saying.
food
Sorry, let me see something here
yeah,
before you continue. I'm saying that home too is so much work. Maybe because it's not in naira and kobo or dollar and pounds. It looks like home is not I don't know, there's no monetary value to home, but it's like a woman who comes back home to take care of the baby. Okay, now see this boy now, and like I said earlier on, the father is ready to carry him, but he still wants me. You get, and he just went to his father, and maybe in like 30 minutes he's going to come back to me again. You get what I'm saying? But if I were paying a nanny to do this job, I know how much I would be paying a nanny. You get, but because it feels like I think I was said in one live stream sometime when somebody said somebody is just a housewife. I'm like,
a
nobody
household.
is just a housewife. Nobody is just. It is a
No.
full-time job because if you said you wanted to go do another job and pay for the childcare, okay, like you guys who stay abroad know how much childcare costs. I think it's even better for you guys because you see how much it costs to pay for childcare. It is a whole lot. You understand? So that's why sometimes you see people who are abroad when they start having kids, the woman just says, let me just stay at home till these kids get a particular age because they look at it. How much are we earning? How much am I making from the job? How much after paying for all this childcare? How much is the change? It's almost insignificant. So the husband and the wife say, okay, you're going to give these children more care than a nanny could give them. So okay, just stay at home for me for 2 years. They grow and you go back to working and all that. So I feel like most times people don't put monetary value to things that the woman does at home. That's why it feels it's the same. Oh, so after the woman brings money from other means, maybe from working, she still now has to share again. So yeah,
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That right? It boils down to communication. It boils down to argument. Look at our parents in those days. Somebody's look at our parents in those days. Most of our parents, the men were working, the women were not working, but the women were doing farming, the women were doing your farm product, they were bringing value to the home. You get the
yeah.
women were bringing value to the home, which was the men
Welcome, Zina.
understood the value. The men
Yeah.
understood the value and they worked together to make sure that things were run smoothly. That's the one whatever you is your own father you're doing, put in your 100% commitment. You get because if we say we're sharing 50-50, okay, even abroad, you talk about abroad, right? You do know that most women,
Close that
most
door.
women look like this to go throw your kids there and go to work because of this 50-50 issue. But if you're on the same page, you are giving it your full commitment. Your husband is giving you have that conversation. Okay, babe, this is where we are at in life. We have a child now. You get these are our bills. How are we going to manage it? It's your one job as a husband. Be able to contain our bills. Let me stay home so I can add value to this child's life. You get it's
Yeah,
still
you know,
valuable.
B yourself said this thing earlier on in the that you're talking about a woman whose husband told her to as he resigned and was paying her the salary she was getting so she can stay home and take care of the kids. But it's talking from you understand. So he was paying her to take care of the kids. You get, and later on after the kids grew up to a particular age that she would go back to work and all that, which is like good on his own part, like at least he's taking care of the bills too and everything. But the point is, I think why women now in this our generation really want to work, we're ambitious. Um, go, like Shula says, they come abroad and they even go to school from the scratch again. Women are doing things like they're ambitious as much as men used to be, or even
Yeah.
like almost more than men these days sometimes. You get,
Yeah.
so women are ambitious. It's the same thing. Like, you don't have to say, okay, that person who has all these ambitions, don't go to work anymore. Sit at home, take care of the kids. And she's doing. And I think another thing we have to correct also is the fact, I think this one comes from women more. I feel like because of this thing where we're trying to say women should work, which is beautiful. Every woman should get something doing. But there, I said in one live stream, like I said, that some women, the absolute joy of their life is raising their kids.
That is the issue.
Like
Like,
all their life, all that their life is headed towards is raising their kids. So when you tell them that you're not doing something, do something with your life, you're not bringing tenants to the house, she feels like she's bringing so much to the house. I feel like this one is for women. We do this one a lot. When we're trying to do women empowerment, we now tend to look down on those people who we feel are not empowered. This is another topic of another day. This one is like, trust me, I'm a very ambitious person. So I'm not even talking from a place of I want to a laid back person. No. So, but I feel like if I know a few women who see they will choose raising their kids without having anything to do.
I beg to differ.
Okay, they are here. Women empowerment people are here.
I
Welcome,
beg
Didi, my
I
Didi.
beg
Welcome,
to
Didi. Please share
differ,
my
my
video
love.
if you can. Thank you.
I beg
Okay.
to differ.
All right, let me
Um,
hear you.
from my own experience in life, this is my small life that I've lived. I've seen that most men are now taking the route of um, they now want to be lazy. Let me just put it that way. Most men, and in most families, you will see that most men don't want to be useful. I'm sorry to say. You go to a family
So
where
can we
where
pause now and say raise your boys well if
no,
you have a boy? No, let me just say throw this in.
raise
If you
them
have a
well,
boy,
raise them well, raise them well.
yes, raise your boys well and stop raising girls to have home training, to marry boys that don't have home training. Okay, continue.
there are a lot of men that have decided
Please
to be
cheer me
useless,
out.
even within families. You will see
Okay.
a 40-year-old man. He doesn't want to be responsible. He doesn't want to go and look for work. He's just waiting for one woman that will come and carry him. So you see,
Are you serious?
women are not built to be the head. We are not
To be
built that way.
breadwinners. Yeah.
Although God designed us to be able to multitask. We can
Yes.
do a lot of
Yeah.
things as
A lot of
women, and
things.
ihe na-ata anyị n'anya. I don't know if you are Igbo, as in, if we see
Yes.
something that is not going on very well, we
Yeah.
can't take it as women. We always find a way to fix
Welcome,
things.
Odetta. Thank you, sis,
So
for
you
coming.
you see, it's that thing that God put in us that makes us fixers, that makes us think that we can fix everybody. So when
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
a,
yeah.
you see a woman that because she wants to just get married, will go
Okay.
and settle for a useless man, a foolish man, a funwoke. You will know that this man is an idiot. Because you want to answer married woman, you will carry your head and go and shook inside. 1 year pass, 2 years
Thank
pass, you
you,
will not be
sis.
crying, I'm tired, I
Thank you,
cannot take
sis.
it anymore. You
Thank you,
knew right
sis.
from the
I just dropped the
beginning.
link. Anyone that wants to
You
call in can
knew
call
right
in.
from the beginning that this man cannot bring
Okay.
50%. You
Thank you,
knew right
Dory.
from the
Dory, please
beginning that
connect.
this man
So,
cannot meet you in the middle. You knew.
mm-hmm.
We as ladies, we know these things. When you see a fulefu okay, you know. But because you want to answer Mrs. You see, this thing is putting us in trouble. This Mrs. is what is putting us in trouble. You
Okay.
go and carry your head and put inside that you want to be Mrs. When you now enter, you now be going to all the old church and be disturbing all the old pastor. A man that is useless. Prayer cannot bring him out of uselessness. Prayer cannot bring a useless man out of useless, except he decides, Holy Spirit enters the man and decides to change a man. A man that is useless. I'm sorry to say. And we
Okay.
know these things as women. We know a
Mm-hmm.
useless person when you see it. So let's start from the beginning, eh? Before
Okay.
you say yes to a man,
So
please
basically,
check the man very, very well. But that's just from the beginning, no.
okay.
Check the man very, very well. Now,
All right.
if you have already entered a marriage with a useless man, I'm sorry to use that word, or with a man that cannot meet you in the middle, or with a man that
Okay.
cannot meet you 30%. What you now need to do is to
30,
carry your
30,
cross.
30. So that means you're doing 70. No, Victoria said it's against this number
My
I'm giving.
sister, what you
Victoria doesn't
now
want
do
this
is
number
to
to be given.
carry your cross. God has given you the energy. As a woman, you can actually do a lot more than you know.
Uh-huh.
Because that is what kills women. When you now start thinking, oh, this man
Exactly.
is
This
not
means a
helping,
lot more than
this
you know
man is
because
not doing this,
naturally,
this man is
are we
not
able to
doing
make
that, this man is not doing this, you will keep worrying and worrying and you will be getting old. That man that is not worrying will be pursuing all the women on the streets, going to all the bar and enjoying his life and looking younger. But you, that is the woman in the marriage, you'll be looking like you are his auntie because you are worrying, you are spending, you are struggling, you are the one carrying the home, you are the one suffering. Your heart is bent, your leg is, before you know what's happening, rheumatism, arthritis, heart problem, everything is worrying you because you are not giving
Shula.
yourself joy. Because you are not giving yourself peace of mind. So we have to be factual here. What you need to do if you're already in a marriage that does not give you happiness, my sister and brother, give yourself happiness. You are the most important person in your home. I say it all the time. Whether your husband is bringing 100% or your husband is bringing 50% or he's not bringing at all, you are
Ruth, they say you have
priority.
finally broken the table we are managing, you know.
I have to break the table, my sister. There's no need for us to be
Okay.
painting this thing. There's no need for us to be painting this thing. Carry your cross and follow who no road. So you see that women are struggling. Hey, where is it happening? Where can I make it? Instead of you to sit down in your house, carry your hand in your head and be thinking, oh, okay, we'll go and punish this man. Who sent me to enter this man? Instead of you to sit down at home to be doing that, go and look for how you can help yourself. You can. God has given you the ability to do much more than you know. Whether it's akara you want to go and start frying, abi it's chim you want to start baking, abi it's Instagram you want to enter and start carrying your market, go and look for your hustle and start hustling because you have the strength. Don't allow one man to allow you to be sleeping in the church. Man wey no get sense, no get sense. So even like make you go all the whole fasting for that, you no
Welcome
go
back,
work.
Jen. I'll go watch your video
Shey you guys
later. Thank you.
understand? So what you need to
Get
do is
you.
to tie your belt and follow, carry your cross, enter your
So
hostel.
basically, what
That's
you
what
are
I have to
saying,
share.
what you are saying, Ruth, is gender roles of, let's say, the man supposing to be the provider. Yes, this is saying no work, hustle your hustle. You understand?
Yes,
You
my
get what I'm
love.
saying? Yeah,
Exactly.
hustle your hustle.
Exactly.
You don't
I
believe
think
in
what we think is right. Okay, where I come from is the fact that women should not go into
wait,
marriage with the
your
idea
mic. Somebody's family members is making noise. Whose family
of
member?
what I was saying was that right. We should not go into this into marriage with the idea of 50-50. Be intentional. Know what you want in your marriage. Do your due diligence. I've said this in a lot of time. Have concrete. Me, I'm moved by. I'm not moved by people money. I'm moved by your intellect. I like intellectual conversations. I want to meet a guy that if I ask you a question, you are telling me facts and you're telling me something that is valuable. I don't want to hear your man, my father in the US, my uncle's bank account. That it doesn't even because women are working these days. That's what I'm saying. That go with a man that you know you can communicate, you can work together, you can build together. Okay.
My sister,
At that point,
communication is not enough for Victorious.
I mean, I'm saying about the
Okay.
whole thing, right? In a
Greetings to
stage.
Ruth. Greetings, Victorious. Thank you so much. You guys are
Hi,
making
be
strong points.
yourself. Hi, be
Greetings,
yourself.
Ruth.
Welcome, love.
Thank you so much. But this topic is a very sensitive topic, very sensitive. You know, if you don't manage this topic well, some people or persons may misunderstand you. Do you get? So if you're going into marriage and you accepted the man, at least you should go to marriage with a good intention. Some women, they enter relationship with a bad intention. As in, if you want fight, you go fight them. If you want better things that will give you betterness, anything you want, you see them. You don't enter into marriage with that kind of mindset. Do you understand, Ruth?
Yeah.
You don't enter, at least have the mindset that, oh, I'm starting my home. This home is my future. I want to go and do
Yes.
and continue my life. The
Yep.
children I have are my generation. Those are the children that will use and remember me tomorrow. How do you want to take care of those children? Do you want to be selfish today and say, okay, everything is all about me. I don't give a damn of anything that is happening in the home. I'm number one. I'm number one. You are selfish today. Remember tomorrow. If you're selfish with those children today, tomorrow you will need that children. You're strong today, but tomorrow you're going to be weak, and you need that kids around you to take care of you. If you don't play your own part today as a mother and give them the attention they need, tomorrow they will abandon you. Have you not seen women that have all they want? They have all the money they want. They have everything, but they don't have peace. They are old. Their children are not taking care of them. They will call their children will cut their call. They will tell their child that they are not feeling fine. The child will not even ask their mommy, how are you? How is the sickness doing you? Or how can you be yourself? Because you don't eat your cake and have it. So if you tell yourself, oh, I'm into a marriage, I just married, it's all about me, it's all about my enjoyment, I don't care about anybody. A point you reach in your life where they will tell you the same thing. All these things.
Be yourself. I think you're misunderstanding my point.
Yeah, okay. Now you know why
I think you're misunderstanding my point.
Very well, Ruth, but I stand out this way because everybody won't have time to come on the stage. You get, and now you're just letting me know that I'm misunderstanding you because I'm on stage. I'm listening to you. Do you get? Two of us are communicating now. There are some people out there that will hear it. They will misunderstand what you're saying and take you for what, as in take it like that. So that's why if a sensitive topic is going like this, we all should be very careful the way you say things, because this video now, Rosie is going to leave it here today. Tomorrow, somebody else may come and watch it, and you won't have opportunity to explain to the person that look at what you meant. You get me? Me, I understand what you mean. I understand perfectly, because we said this thing yesterday, I be there before yesterday, in one live show where we were talking about women should take care of themselves. I understand you perfectly. But I just brought this in this view. Do you understand me, Ruth? I'm not trying to.
I'm trying to understand where my comment went wrong. I'm trying to understand where you're trying to point out.
Your comment did not went wrong. Don't get me wrong. Your comment did not.
I feel like what she's saying is that right? What
everybody has different understanding. That's what me I'm trying to say. I may understand you now. Somebody in the comment section typing might not understand you. Do you understand, my sister? Me, I understand you perfectly well. As I'm talking to you, I'm hiding once I rested. I don't want disturbance. I've told them, anybody that will not eat garden and soup this night, let them leave. Because I know that they don't like swallow. If you will not eat swallow this night, I gotta sleep without eating.
I get where our aspect is coming from, right? That's why I was saying that, right? Like you should have a wholesome idea when going to marriage. Then if you go into marriage, the idea you have, the person you thought that was the person, you didn't meet the person. That's when now you have to like retreat your step and start seeing how you can be mentally insane, you can be wholesome as a person and take care of your children. You get, but like I feel like our son is just saying that this whole idea of women selfishly going into marriage is wrong. Let's go into marriage. That's your home. That's what me I'm asking. I'm like, that's your husband. That's your home.
That's what be yourself is saying. I think that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Ruth is just saying that, but it gets to a point where if you realize that being selfless is going to cause your own death, then it's time to start taking care of yourself. I get that, you get. So, but what our sister Be Yourself is saying that some people misunderstand the taking care of yourself as going into marriage with the idea of just you get. It's a
I never said that.
No.
That's not what you said, but some people think that.
Ruth, explain now what Be Yourself has said. Ruth, explain better. So explain yourself.
Okay. Now, what I said is, if you are in a marriage that your husband doesn't meet you 50% or 30 or even 30%, you as the woman has been given ability by God to multitask. So if it is groundnuts you want to go and sell, or if it is chim chim you want to start putting in your head and go and sell, go out there and do stuff so that you can bring money in to take care of your expenses, so that you don't keep suffering and worrying to the point where you get sick. Okay, rheumatism will start, high blood pressure will start, because you're always thinking that your man is supposed to go out there to look for the money and bring you because you're supposed to sit down and enjoy. So if you're in
Exactly.
a marriage that doesn't give you that kind of enjoyment, then you have to wake up and move because you're already
And
in the marriage.
That's true.
oh,
Okay?
okay.
So kids
Okay.
have already come into the marriage. Expenses are there. You can't keep folding your hand and keep worrying that your man is not doing. So
Exactly.
that idea of 50-50 should go off at this point, and you yourself have to go out and hustle for your own. You have your own need now. You have your own desire. So apart from your own, your children are there. The home has to keep running. You are still breathing. So I'm not saying you should leave
No,
your children.
you
No. I
are
never
absolutely
said that.
correct. No, you're
I
absolutely
never
right.
said you
No.
should be yourself. Let me finish. Sorry. I never said you
Okay,
should.
yeah.
At no point did I say you should leave your children. God forbid. I never said that. But some of us as women, we know we are in this shit already. I'm sorry to use that word. We know we're already deep down there. But we keep sleeping in prayer houses and keep being unrealistic. And no. My own
No,
point is
you're right, Ruth. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I see
I
a
must
question.
say
God
thank you.
will bless you the works of your hand. So
Exactly.
when you see what you're working,
Exactly.
however little it is, God will now
Yes.
bless your efforts. You
In
can
fact,
even now be the one
Ruth, you
to
have
do
cleared,
things. That's what I'm
Ruth have
saying.
cleared the air now. You have cleared it. Do you get? As in now, the Chagakuko now, you have finished it. So everybody now will understand very better. Do you get?
God give the man.
So I understand you now absolutely well, and I hope that anybody that maybe did not understand you before has understood you very well. Oh my God, somebody is calling me.
So somebody said, so what ability did God give the man? I don't know where that person's question is coming from. God has endowed everybody with so much that we can think of, but some people don't want to use their abilities. Some people don't want to exploit. Nobody came here as a fuleto. Nobody came here. But it's how you develop yourself and how you do things. Some people have decided in their own will to be wayward. So that's what we say
Yeah.
that if you're that kind of a man, then as a woman, you have to stand up because even the Bible says that a woman builds her home. You are the one building your home.
Yes.
You might have to build
Yes.
your home with or without the man. You get. But at the
Yes.
end of the day, children will always cling to your mother. We are the builders. You get. How many we have
Yes.
seen those women that their husband have abandoned them. We have seen single mothers who have raised responsible children.
God bless
The
you.
woman who abandoned the child, that oh, woman abandoned that you as a woman, you not abandon your child, or you will not leave yourself not to bring out the best in you because one person appears to be useless. You will not join that man to be useless. That's what he was saying. So the person who asked the question that, so what ability did God give the men? God gave everybody enormous ability. But some people just decide in their own human mind and their own wickedness to be useless. As a woman, will you allow that affect your life and your children's life or your quality of life? Who says no? And I say no too. As a woman, that's why I advise singles, put your life together, work your money, have something doing for yourself. Don't depend on it. That's why I don't like the idea of 50-50. Because what if the man fails with the one part of 50-50? So will you crumble now because somebody has failed? Go in with your full commitment. Do what you have to do. If the man doesn't want to do his part, then you build your home. Let me give an example. I know of a woman, the husband was a director in a very big corporation in my country. The man made money than the woman, but the man started to be useless, sleeping around with women, having kids left, right, center. That woman has just one child, and the child was a girl. She understood the culture which we came from. She understood that the house they were living in. Maybe the family is going to take it, or she's going to hear that, oh, there's one child, one boy child somewhere that will come and inherit the property. The woman began working out. She added a second job to her job. Right in front of the man, she made her money. On the same street we live, she bought a land. She wasn't hiding it in her name, built a house in that land. She did not hide, she did not back. Open air. Do I blame her? No. Do I condemn her? No. The Bible says wisdom is profitable for direction. When you get to a place in your life where you realize that the water is dirty, sister, Look for where you drink clean water, have a peace of mind, and sleep quiet.
God bless you. You know you can say your own in a very, very good English. Me, I don't mind words. That's why.
Somebody said a home must be made. Did she support the man? A home must be made by both man and woman. I really accept. That's why I said a home for a normal functional home to be functional. People should go into marriage with the idea of total commitment, 100. But when you get into a home, things happen. Unforeseen circumstances happen. Some men cannot deal with stress. They get to a point where they lose their job. They become drunkards. They cannot handle a lot of things, and they are being tempted. They start sleeping out, or they promote them. They start making money. Money influence them, or they get to power. They become power drunk. Then you, the woman, you have to know where you stand. Look at your children.
I don't get you, Irene. Irene, I don't understand. Explain what you mean, Irene.
She is not in his home. She's in the home. She was in Irene, are you asking right? The woman was in the home, but securing her daughter's future. She did not leave home. She was in the home. Make the money, bought a piece of land on the same street we live. Still in that home, building the house. She's not in her home.
I'm back. Oh, well done, co-host. Well done to you all. Ruth, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Irene, we can hear you. Ruth, you're muted.
Okay, Ruth is muted.
Is she talking to us or she's making a call? Ruth, you're muted.
I'm
talking to you.
My baby,
I'm talking to you guys. I had a call initially.
My baby is doing baby
I had
things,
a
so
call
I muted
initially,
my
but
mic.
I'm
Sorry.
back.
So Ruth is muted. Irene is not here yet. Yeah, so just me, Victorious.
Okay.
Okay, Irene.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let me say something about what Victorious has said.
Welcome, my Namibian princess. Welcome.
So Victorious, welcome, Sonia. There's something you said. I've been in the background since, and I've been listening. Okay, you said something about if somebody needs something, your mother will go in and then collect the money, give your father to come and present it. And I was just smiling because it happens a lot when I was a younger child as well. I do see them. Nobody knows who has the money. If it's the man that has it or the woman that has it.
No,
Okay, but
sorry.
now they want to throw it.
I have to cut you there. If for any reason the woman has her money and has to give it to the man to present, it's not nobody knows who has the money. It is the man has the money. If it's in that kind of situation where it's not the woman has to go and give the man the money to pay for something, it is to show that this. I'm not trying to say it is right or wrong, but I'm saying that it is trying to romanticize the African cultures, all those things that make men feel like that place men way higher than women. Because if you have money to buy something, like I was telling Victoria that if I'm saying this thing now, my husband will be looking at me because he gives me his ATM card and I get to pay for something if we go out and everything. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I'm saying that if a woman has to give man money to pay for something, it is to show that it's the man that is bringing the money. That's as easy as it is. It's as easy as how
Rosie, Rosie, I want to ask you a question because this is your topic. I
didn't want to people. I've been beating
I want to ask a question, Rosie. What is building? What is building in a marriage?
Huh?
Where does building in a marriage comes in?
I wonder.
The marriage is basically building yourself, building your children that you have, building everything around you. See, like I said, I'm not saying that it is wrong.
You must build man.
Huh? I'm not saying that it is wrong that I'm not saying that it is wrong for the man to see this. That's why I don't wear these glasses. It's frame my. I'm not saying that it is wrong for a man to or a woman to support her husband. No, you get what I'm saying? I said this earlier on, Victoria. I'm saying that because of the way that the African man likes to romanticize the man too. You understand? Oh, the man is the provider, which actually is. But I'm saying that right now things have changed, and sometimes even in some homes, women bring more than the men, and all that. And Victoria is saying that she's all for 100, not 50-50. You understand? And I totally get all those points. But I'm saying that if it gets to a point that now I'm in the house, so Victoria is in the house and her husband is in the house, then her husband doesn't have money to give maybe his people that came, and she wants to give them, and she has to take the money and give the husband to. I'm not saying that it is wrong, but I'm saying that the reason why this even happens in the first place is because of the fact that it feels like the man should be the one bringing the money. Do you get what I'm saying? Who understands me?
No,
I'm not saying
Yes, I do.
Right? But I look at it from the point that it just shows okay, this is what I see.
togetherness.
It shows togetherness. It shows somebody's visit, and you're asking your wife, okay, babe, what will give this man to go? And you're looking around, maybe you don't have food in your house, and the man is like, baby, no, I don't have money. I just use my last money to pay the children's fees, which is the woman you are aware of. So the woman says, babe, but the money you gave for food, you know, when we know to go to the market and keep some change. That was something was very common with our mothers. Our mothers always go to the market and they will always keep some change at the head of the wrapper. The woman will say, oh, babe, that money you gave me to the market, I used this. This was a balance. He gave it to the man to present as a gift. It shows unity. It shows togetherness.
Welcome, love and kids.
It shows covering your home. It shows the fact that I got you, we got each other. For me, it's not abroad now. That's why I say abroad now, it doesn't matter. Whether who taps the card, nobody know who owns the card. Because I can literally just pick my husband's debit card. He can pick my debit card. The cards are all green. There's no name on the card. You get. It's me that will say, oh, that's why you're holding. Maybe there's no money in that card. Then you get, now nobody cares who taps what. I said an example where I've seen couples who go to the gas station. The wife is tapping while the husband is pumping. You don't know who owns the card. It is your card. It is your money. It shows together, and that's what I advocate for in marriage. Let there be togetherness. Let there be unity. Let there be communication, so that nobody's second guessing the other person. There is no mistrust. You are not eyeing your husband, feeling that maybe he has money somewhere. You are not eyeing your wife. You guys are on the same plate. If you are going to drink Gary for that week because you guys don't have money, you all understand that you are going for the Gary. If you are going to eat one bowl of chicken,
Married to someone that understands you. Victoria,
yeah,
you're married to someone that understands you.
That's why I said, right? That's why I said that when you're going to marriage, go into marriage with a full commitment. Then if you get there, things go wrong, things happen. Then you start using wisdom.
Everybody carry your cross. Carry your cross.
That's what I said. I did not say
the marriage is not more suitable. Talk about it.
It's like this. Irene is my friend, though.
Irene, please increase your volume. I can't hear you very well, Irene. Because Victoria, you know, when it comes to money is very sensitive. It's a very good man that is a very bad spender. You understand?
Irene, please increase your volume, please. I want to hear your point.
I know that we're actually diverting, but that's okay. I don't mind when I have a topic and there's diversion, because I feel like life is not a straight path. You understand? So we can have this topic and this is a tree and there are branches. And those branches are all correlated to this topic. And we're all going to learn from this, because one thing I like about this YouTube, and that's why when I want to do my topics, I think about it, because I feel like we are all our families and we're all learning gradually from this place. I mean, your volume is kind of low. We're all learning. So I feel like we're here to grow ourselves. And if at the end of this topic, we take one or two things, and now, okay, we tell somebody that obviously is very, very good with money, and she knows talking about money and finances and budgeting. She's good with it, and she's always talking about it, and it's obvious that it's working in your home. But I always like to, sometimes it feels like I'm always on the other side of the argument. It's not because I want to be controversial sometimes, it's just because I like to see that everything they straight like this sometimes for life. You understand? And if you have a case, Mama Reality, welcome. Doreen, welcome. If you have a case where, for instance, you have a bad spender, that's another issue. You'll not be telling him, baby, the card is green, tap. He will tap your life savings away. You understand?
That's why in the home, right? I know some people argue that, the woman should submit her money to the man. In the home, it doesn't matter.
It's not a Nigerian, no. They say you are pronouncing Gary as Gary. Gary. Victoria is not a Nigerian, so she's not talking Gary.
Victoria, like love and submission goes. You understand? Love and submission. If a man does not love you, you cannot submit to the man. If the man showers you with love, automatically that submitness, the submission in you will come out. You'll be worshiping the man because he's loving you. So these things work together. If the man does not love you, there's nothing that will make you submit to him. All these marriages that are having issues, just little misunderstanding. You as a man, you're expecting much from the woman. You want the woman to take care of the home.
Jen.
You want her to take care of the kids. You want her to cook. You want her to do everything, but you don't show her support. You don't show her love.
Doreen, invest first before you get married or what?
Thank you, Doreen. Doreen is right. I always say that single people, get your life together. You are not too young to own investment when you're single. Get your life together.
There's no time to invest. It's better you even invest when you are young. But if you marry, there's a lot of stability and money. There's a lot of people that use some money when you are married. So it's better you even start when you are young because it will help prepare you for when you are married. And then as a woman, save. I hate to say it, save. You can work from home. You can earn money from home. If that man might not even know that you're earning money. This YouTube that all of us are doing like this, you are working. You can start making sales online. The man won't even know. To him, my wife is not doing anything. This man will not know at the end of the month. The money I take him back.
Be yourself. So you should not tell him. I am bringing all the topics on all the branches of this street. So you should not tell him.
Rosie, in the Rosie, in the part of an extravagant or an overspending partner, right? I feel like look at your marriage. Different thing, for example, look at your marriage. The person who can better manage finances should manage the finances. I am not in the opinion that because the man is the head of the house, the man should be the one managing the finances. The woman should submit her finances to the man. The person who can better manage the money,
manage.
Yeah, simple. If your husband is a big spender, you the woman be there to talk to him and see how you guys
cut some things out.
It's very easy to say victorious because they don't go tell an African man, like, you know that like I said, it's easier for you sometimes because like I said also in a live stream yesterday that it's not about West Africa or America, it's a personality issue because there are men that are in Africa that behave like the Western, if there's anything like that. You understand? I feel like it's a personality issue, but I'm saying that imagine as Dangote now Dangote is a big spender. Let me use a big man. His wife will not come and tell him, you're a big spender, let me manage our big spending money. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if somebody's working hard for their money, I know that it's our money now, but he's the one that hustles for that money. And you're now saying, you are a big spender, so let me manage the money. It's very hard. You get to tell somebody that you manage the money that they are earning. As much as we get married and we become one people or one person, I know that is what happens, but the truth is we are still individuals. You understand what I'm saying? Do you get? So it's very hard to tell somebody that is maybe earning more. Let's assume that the person is earning way more than you. You get, and you now tell the person, you're a big spender, bring the money. Somebody who's understanding will say, definitely, I know that you can manage our resources very well, and we're going to see you if you manage it. You get, but it's harder if somebody who is not reasonable, or it might even be a reasonable person, but he just doesn't think that somebody else should help him manage his finances. Why? You get what I'm saying?
It depends. Look at the way you said it. Or you say your husband is a big spender. It depends on your manner of approach.
Exactly.
There is power in the tongue. Women, we possess power that we don't even know about.
Exactly.
Like the charisma that God has given women.
Women are so powerful.
Make a man to
I hope you guys can hear me now. I just want to drop my own 2 cents about this topic because it's a very, very dicey. It's a very, very dicey topic, which we women, if we are not careful, will be making a very grave mistake in some decisions we take. The truth is, for me, I'm talking in my own thinking and in my own belief. Before I will get into marriage with you, for goodness sake, I should know you very well. I should know if you are lazy. I should know if you are a drunk. I should know how you think. And I should know how you move. That's the truth. There are some women that God has given the talent to actually know the kind of people they can marry and the ones they cannot marry. Because see, men, the truth is that men are like politicians. They come with their portfolios. It is meant for we women that is the masses, because we are the masses. Because even in the Bible, you see, they wrote that they said, the sons of men and the daughters of man, the sons of God and the daughters of man. You can see that even from the Bible, there's a differentiation already. So we now, as the masses, as they come with their portfolio, we evaluate and assess everything before we jump into it. So that tomorrow they will not going to be lamenting to everybody in the world that this man is lazy, he's not taking care of me, he's not bringing in his 50-50 as he promised. as long as you're in his house. The truth is, Africa, as long as you're in his house, every money you make is for you all to share and enjoy.
Exactly.
It's called true thick and thin. That is what it is called. If the guy becomes a drunk tomorrow, it doesn't concern God. If he's a bitter, it doesn't concern God. The only thing that concerns God in all of these things is infidelity. That's the only thing, though. For me, if you find yourself in a situation that the man doesn't bring in, it's 50-50. You as a woman, please step in. That is why you're subordinate.
That is why you're subordinate. I refuse. Me like I refuse.
That is the truth. That's why we're subordinates. No matter how we want to act smart, we want to act as modern women, we want to act as we went to school too much, we are still under the man's roof. We are still in his home, making the home together with him.
Under the man's roof. If you say because we went to school too much, it doesn't matter, we're under the man's roof. If we are talking about this supremacy or leadership like that, what it means is that if you are a leader, you be leader in everything.
No,
yes.
The only thing I don't accept, right? The only thing I don't accept is the fact that we are not. It's our home. It's not about the man's roof. It's our home. It is our. It's not like the man's.
That's true. If we women take it as our own, we should be able to correct some things and maintain the peace. That's the truth. If we women today, as we seated here on this panel,
like I said,
if we should believe that this home is our home, I have a friend, guys. I have a friend that she earns more than the husband. This lady doesn't bow to the man, and I keep telling her one thing: you are making a grave mistake. You have only boys as your children. What of tomorrow your boys get married to a woman that behaves like you? Will you accept that kind of daughter-in-law?
Exactly.
See,
put yourself
let me call you guys babes. See, let me tell you guys, do you know that there is a way, like in my culture, I am from Cross River State, Calabar. I'm a real Calabar woman. See, before on your wedding night, they teach you how your body should get used to your husband. Your smell, your aura, everything. They teach you. Well, the people will talk to you, man, you will succumb. If Victorious is from Cameroon, she should know this. She is closer to Cross River State. She should know this thing I'm talking about.
Do you know this thing?
They teach you how to make the man mellow. As in, what I mean mellow, as in soft.
No, yes, I feel like
soft for you.
For that one, sorry to
because in my state, the women are the builders of the home. The man is even the subordinate.
I feel like, Irene, I get what you're saying.
That's how it is.
Something before you continue.
At the end of the day, if you are still in his house, bearing his name, you are having children for him, or you already had, and you guys are done having children. At the end of the day, we just have to step in and make the peace. I have seen a woman that brings in a 50-50. The man doesn't. At the end, he got tired of being useless in the marriage. He told the woman, I am no longer marrying. I am ashamed of myself. That's what he told the woman. He said he's no longer getting married to the woman anymore. The woman should take the house, take everything they've also together. He left. That is the thing. I will not be in a marriage with a man and then come and be waiting for him to, whether he's a drunk or whether he's bringing him money or not, to come be waiting for him. No, I will take the role so that my kids will not know what is going on. I know a couple that separated for 20 years, but the kids don't know. Because the woman is covering up everywhere. Because if you want to raise good children, you cover up things. You cover up because our kids are seeing, they are hearing everything.
Irene, sorry, let me ask you a question so that you continue on that. If you are saying that the children should not know, for how long should the children not know?
This is it now. If your child is up to the age of the university level, the child should now know what is going on.
I saw a post online 2 days ago. The lady is a single mom. She said that, oh, I hope Ruth can hear me. She's a single. I hope Irene can hear me. She's a single mom. She said that the father of the baby doesn't take care of the child. The child is like maybe in primary school, and that the child was telling her that they had to pay school fees, and the lady told the child that, don't worry, daddy has paid your school fees. And now she's not married to the guy. Like she's a single mom. The guy's on his own. She's on her own. So she said that your daddy has paid your school fees, and she said what she's trying to do is to make the man, the baby, not to ever feel like the father wasn't there for her. You understand? And that now she has paid the school fees, and the baby will think that it's the father that paid the school fees when it's actually the woman that paid the school fees. So people in the comment section were like, why do you have to say the father that paid the school fees? Just say your school fees has been paid. Simple. Why are you lying to the child that the father paid the school fees? Some people are now even saying that it's not about money in this case. Why are you not even there emotionally for your child? It means you're a deadbeat. You understand that if you do not have money to pay your child's school fees, you're not present in her life, obviously. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different matter that you do not have money and the woman has to cover up for you. For this one, you don't have money, you're not there emotionally, and the woman now is saying, your daddy has paid your school fees. Why can't you just say your school fees has been paid? You know, and Irene is saying that she's hiding it from the children. I'm like, for how long? How long do you hide the situation of things?
Now, you know, you have to keep your husband's self-respect. Do not forget self-respect in everything. You do not need to show your child that the father is chasing egos. You don't need to. It's not necessary. They will grow up with these things. We are all from families. We know our mothers hide things from, especially from our fathers. We know. We don't. It's not necessary. What I'm saying, if you understand Yoruba culture, Yoruba man, the way they raise children, a typical Yoruba man, the way they raise children, you understand, they can never tell their children what their father is doing, how useless their father is to them. They don't. The real ones, I'm not talking about this Instagram new Yoruba women, no. I'm talking about a real cultured Yoruba woman. You will not know. You don't need to. You don't grow up to see family as growing. But you, the mother, the one that covers all, you are in short, you are the coverage for every. We are the coverage of our homes. But the ones that will keep the respect of the home. That is the truth. For me, as long as you're under that man's roof, you accepted to carry the cross with him, to bear everything with him. Continue to bear it. If you are tired, walk away. Simple. Divorce him. Settle well and divorce him. That's just the truth. But to come and say inside home, you are doing this one, you are doing that one, you are tired, it's not you walk away. That's my own in this particular issue. I do not support a man anyway. I do not support that doesn't bring anything to the table, and I will still not be in the home and disrespect him and make my children know it's a less father. No, it's still their father. No matter how I want to fix it. That's my own take. My network is BNNL. So, good night.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is why I said, even when I become a mighty big YouTuber, I'm always going to be doing live streams. Live streams are for me. I love the diversity of opinions here. I love it. I love how people are free to talk about what they feel like. People are open to, like, you know, like I said, we started this topic with a different thing, and now we are delving the things related to it. We are learning, we are unlearning, we are. Irene, I don't know what you talk about. It's only this thing that God recognizes, so I don't understand that ending part. Me, I'm still having issue with that one, because me, I'm for, if the breeze of anybody's hand passes your face, breeze, oh. So I don't even. But it's okay. It's okay. I get what she's saying. I know that she's not in support, like you said.
Okay, Rose. Sorry, I'm having issue with my phone. Is just hanging. This my phone is misbehaving.
Okay,
let me just quickly say so that I will just stay in the background. Okay, I don't know. Ruth, can you hear me?
Ruth. Ruth don't come.
Okay. Okay. So if Ruth can hear me, have you guys seen what I was saying initially? I was saying that everybody understands things differently. Do you understand? When you are saying something, you're saying it in your own aspect. Everyone understands it in a different aspect. If you don't be careful how you're saying it, people might misunderstand you. Do you understand? That was why I was trying to tell Ruth that she should clarify. Thank God that she later clarified it. So the only thing I'm going to say is that when you're going into a marriage as a woman, do not have that mind intention that you are going for a power tussle. This my phone is hanging. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. So my phone is misbehaving seriously. So don't have that mindset that I'm going into a marriage and it's going to be a power tussle. Who will be the man? You are going into a relationship and you're already having that intention that anything where you want, you go see him. If you want a peaceful home, I will give him. If you want fight, you will see fight. That is not the right intention for marriage. That is not how God made marriage to be initially. If you are going into a marriage, go into that. You want to build a home with this man. Before you even accepted this man, you have looked at the man. You have looked at the man. You people have dated. You see, you have told yourself that, oh, I want to go in with this man. For you to accept the man that you are going in with, that means see him that you want to go and build a future with this man. Try all your best to make it work as a woman. Let it not come from you. The destruction should not come from you. Just try your possible best. And another thing I just want to chip in is that so another thing I want to say is that I thank God that most of these are men right now. They are doing better. They don't behave like before. Most of them are refined. Most of our men now, they are refined. They know all these things. So, Pat, come up, Pat, come and take over. We need you to talk.
Come and explain 100-0. Like, I am done with you, Pat. I'm done. Like, don't.
Pat, no, Pat, come. Do you get? I hope you guys are understanding.
I was thinking of you, and I said, you don't tell where I see you. I started watching Boko Haram video, but I've not finished.
Oh yeah, Pat, come on. So let me just finish up.
You did Abacha the other day. Now you are doing Ukwa. Only you. You are in Nigeria.
So
only your body that is in Mexico.
Rosie, let me finish my talking and go, Biko.
Sorry, my darling. Continue.
So as a woman, another thing is that you as a woman should have something doing. Even if the man is giving you. Even if the man is giving you, have plan B. Have something doing that. It's not every time your family call or maybe your mother had an issue, you go and want to your husband to give you the money. There's how you as a woman also will be going to your husband always to collect money. The man said we start seeing you as a liability. So you as a woman have
for that because Victoria's no, don't say that's true because you say your money is joined together. Me and you are going to fight. You say your money is
no. What I'm saying because I'm telling you the truth.
If you don't do anything right, you are just waiting to receive. There's
exactly.
Just how much that you receive.
Let me tell you now, there's one lady, she's not my friend, she's just like we are from the same village, but she's married now. The issue she's having is that the husband is beginning to see her that every time you come, your brother did it, your brother has problem. Everything, if it's not your brother, it's your mother. If it's not this, it's this person. The man will start seeing you as a liability. There's some things that you as a woman want to just, if you have plenty siblings, you understand. There's some things that maybe one of your siblings in school will just call. Before you know, the other one will just call. You will just use your hand and say, I hold this 5K, use your whole body. Do you understand? At least let the man also have respect for your family as well. Before see finish, go enter. So you as a woman also have, no matter how small you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. This 2022, okay. Please guys, if you are coming in, just come. I have parties there. Take over. I've made my
I just came in to look on my face.
She talked about
there to look on my face.
Patty, I missed you since last week. Welcome.
Good evening. Don't mind me. They're
everybody.
I thought of you this morning. I said it's been long. I heard from Pat too. It's been long.
Oh yeah, Pat,
in this office. No, be yourself. You said everything now. Me, I'm always advocating when people are always saying the man is the head of the family. We are not sharing it in 50-50. The man's money is our money.
Thank you. We have to bring it.
God bless you, man. Even if I have 1 million, the man 50,000, we must still share it.
I was on my own in my father's house. You can carry me.
I know them one. I don't even know why people should be doing 50-50.
No sharing anything.
I don't even know why people should agree to be doing 50-50. Oh God, we are not sharing anything. My own now fight. My own now fight. I can't share 50-50. I cannot share 50-50. Let me remove my helmet so people now see it.
I was telling my husband, I said, if you are annoying me, I will lock you outside. He started looking at me. I said, even if it's your name that is in the paper, this is my house, whether you like it or not. Let me get the house. So you as a woman,
Don't lock
you
him
have to
outside,
take your
Biko.
position. When the
Don't
man
lock
bring, he has
anybody
to
outside.
fear it.
Everybody should come inside.
Make the man know his responsibility. And then at the same time, you have plan B. Be doing small things on your own also. And be saving. You can want, like the other day I saw somebody on Instagram that she said she has cancer. It's what she said. She has cancer and she needed help. You know, I just on my own and put in something for her. If I don't have that thing to give her, must I even tell my husband, oh, I saw somebody that need help and I want to help the person? Do you understand the point? That is the only area that women are supposed. There's some things that will just hit your heart. Oh, I want to do this. You will do it with your money. But once it comes to taking care of the home, the man has to do it. I raise my case. Pat is your part. Take over.
I know.
Be yourself. Be yourself. God bless you.
Something. You may mention the fact that women should have something doing. That's why I'm really pushing. I'm like, when you're single, please put value to your life. Get your life together. Don't wait. Marriage is not a heaven. There's only one heaven.
It doesn't solve your problem.
I know of a woman. This woman, the husband used to work. The woman used to make money. The woman give her 10,000 CFA. When she comes to the market, she's just moving 10. The man came back from work one day. On his way back, didn't break. He had an accident. He died.
Oh,
that was
God.
the end of her life. She knew there was nothing to her name. Apart from the house the man had built, she could not even do anything for herself. A couple of months after, BP raised. 1 year after, her student dropped out of school. Up to today, none of her kids completed secondary school. But that was somebody that had money. That was a man that had money and married to a woman. As a woman, would the children
Be
blame
wise, women, be wise, I beg, be wise. Have plan B.
Like, honestly, why? I don't care if you're shouting 50-50, 70-70, 100-0, have something to it. Don't be a liability.
Exactly. Don't be like At least make the man to feel if you want to go out, the man will be holding you. Please now. Please don't go and start working
I want
yet.
to ask question. No. I want to ask question, guys.
Fever Rose, you're welcome.
Good evening. I want to ask question. You
Good
know, as
evening.
much as we are shouting,
Congratulations on your monetization.
I know.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Silver Rose.
Rosie Kedge, calm down. Be calming down. Don't wash my dirty linen outside. Calm down. Let me ask question.
When you were not monetized, we are hearing
Victorious, my question is to you. My question is going to you, okay?
Okay.
You know, as much as we are shouting, women get something doing and not that.
Nigerian network.
Network, I can't trust it. So bad.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, please come back.
Good network. Vote for Pat. Vote for Pat. I have good network. Vote for Pat as president.
Pat, what will be my post? Minister of Information and Communications.
Steve, are you still there?
She's hanging.
If she's hanging, even me, I've been hanging. That's why I've been going out and coming in,
Hanging. Now, let me remove her, then she'll come back.
Yeah.
This
Welcome back, Lucy. Welcome.
This thing we are doing now is part of the work. All this hustling we are hustling in white is part of the work. Do you understand? You can be in your bedroom and carry your phone and do something. Do online business. You must not go to the market to start a business. You can use that your phone you're using to watch a movie or call people to talk and do business. Do you get? So women now, we have a lot of opportunity. When you're at home, you have a lot of opportunity to do many business that you don't even know. If you don't know, you will not know. But there's a lot of things you can do at home with your phones. You'll be making money more than people that are going out. It's not all about stressing and going out. It's the grace of God. You can be doing one thing, God will just favor that thing you're doing. He's giving you all the money you need and you're in the comfort of your home. So anything you're doing, just be wise. That's what God should just help all of us. So God should help all of us. Because some of us are comfortable, some of us are not. So that's why I'm saying that when we are doing this kind of topic, we'll just try to balance the equation. There's some people that their husband don't even have, but he used to show them love, but he does not have money. But he respects them more. He shows them love, but there's nothing. In that kind of situation, will you can be fighting with the man when you know that this man is very supportive? It's just that he does not have.
Money no
Won't you cover up for him?
Thank you.
You will cover up for him because this man, with all the love you show him, just situation. That is why he does not have. I know that if this my husband have, he will do more. But now that he does not have, let me cover up his shame. Because men used to be ashamed also if they cannot take up their responsibility. They used to see themselves as worthless.
Yeah.
That's why you see some men, you see them turning to drunkard, turning to a naga at home. They don't have peace of mind and all that. It's because they don't have money.
Light, stay there.
And then you as a woman is not being supportive.
And that's why I said, even when there are issues, right, financial issues, the way you approach it, don't approach
Exactly.
it like, you this useless man. The way you approach
Exactly. Don't
it,
start insulting him because of it.
Yeah, the Bible is about
There's
correcting.
some people
The way you tell your husband, even when he make as if he did not hear, when he put his head on the pillow to sleep, he will think about
He
what
will
he
be
told
crying
you.
for you.
Yeah.
And you as a woman, they say, he who findeth a wife find a good thing. I'm telling you, every good one opens door for her husband. There's some kind
Please,
of...
guys, don't mind me. Let me ask my question. I didn't know that my baby went and removed my network, the network we are managing in this Google project. She went and removed my wife.
Welcome.
So, Victorious Mirabe, my question is, those women now that have something doing while they were single, some of them got married and the husband said, you know what? No work, don't do anything. It's just me. Probably because they didn't get to discuss that when they were dating.
Not
and
even
all that,
only
okay?
that, but I've seen some women that had to stop working because their pregnancy won't let them, and there's no time to set up the next thing.
Rosie K, that one they have something tangible that is making them stop this work. This one, the man just said, you know what, I'm capable, and the lady will just be like, oh, he loves me, I love him, he provide everything. He will stop work. Please, what will happen to such people? Because you know that all these things that we are saying, you have to be looking at it from different aspects.
Are you seeing Rose? Siva, are you seeing her scratching my head? That one, you foolishly made a decision. You foolishly bear your cross. That was foolishness make the power 100. It's not even a thing of, there is more to marriage than love. Love is emotional. It's emotion. Today it can be up, tomorrow it's adrenaline. That's why I say, me, I'm drilled. I tell women, go for intellect, go for value, go for prospect, go for what, but so substantial things. What is love, Biko?
No matter how we want to look at it.
Victoria, sorry, you are talking from the point of view of somebody that is in the abroad. Bring it out to Nigeria.
Victorious, calm down.
Victorious, after 6
no
months,
matter how
you choose between your work and my marriage. And most women don't want to disgrace their family. They don't want to disgrace themselves.
You understand the point I'm coming from.
Yes, let's not forget the fact to be able to have the money to do what he's supposed to do. You cannot come and say that kind of thing when you are still struggling, and then this woman has a job that is giving her money. You just come and stop her like that.
The man has money.
Okay.
The man has money. Let's not forget the fact that
this setting up a business for her.
Let's not forget the fact that Rosie Ketch, let's not forget the fact that so many people, the marriages they are seeing kind of change their mindset.
I know what you're saying, Siba.
I know.
The African men,
I know. So many people
just enter and flip the script and say, you are not working anymore, I can provide for the family, you sit at home. And the truth is, sometimes there'll be fire so much in that house that even as a woman, she'll be like, is this thing worth my marriage ending? Let me just rest now and see if everything is going to be settled down. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it might just be, you just feel like, I don't want to quit though, but is this what it's going to take for my marriage to work?
Yes, women in Nigeria, they take marriage as an achievement. Even if the woman is ending
on your side. I'm saying the same thing as you. That's why, because it's an achievement to most women here, if they enter the man says, no job. Even if you don't want to stop the job, they are just be like, they'll not be like, it's what he wants. Would this be the reason why my marriage is going to end? No.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to answer the question, right? Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question from the perspective of myself. I can speak only for myself. When I was in Cameroon, I traveled like 6 years ago. When I was in Cameroon, first, I'm going to be honest before God and man. One thing I prayed to God was that I don't want to get married. I want to start working before I get married. I don't want to get married when I'm single. I want to start working. That's what I prayed it. God is my witness. Secondly, I knew what I wanted for myself. I knew there is more to life than just marriage. I knew that I had an assignment as an individual first before marriage. I understood that. So I prayed about it. Every guy I dated, I would tell them point blank that, Oga, I am not going to be a full-time housewife. I can be a full-time when I give birth. But if you wake up one day and there's no work, it's not going to work. Is that what you want? I knew what I wanted, and we had that conversation. I can sacrifice my job or my business when I'm pregnant if I see a need for my home, but not because.
Oh wait, I'm talking about the comment section. Love and Kids says, Love and Kids says, why is it not showing?
There's marriage
theory and practical. So Jenny says, what about an ideal man? Me, I will not. See, I will fight that fight from the set. If it's scatter, make it scatter. So Pat is saying, and Irene is saying, Pat, not all women. No. Then Irene also says, Love and Kids world. The theory here, so basically, it's theory we are doing here now.
Because you know what I said so? I grew up in an environment where I saw women, even the ones the husband had money. Remember, I saw the story of the woman that was in our street. The husband had money. They were living in mansion, but he wasn't there, and she was still lacking because the man used his money to be sleeping around with women. So in my mind, I was like, this woman is going to suffer because people outside look and say your husband has money, but you in the house, you know what you're going through. I made up my mind. I'm like, I'm going to work. I prayed about it. That's what I wanted for my life. That's why I say as a single, discover yourself, know what you want, start building yourself in the direction you wish you want. When people come for your hand in marriage or to date you as a woman, when you know where you're going, to, you will know who to pick as a partner to accompany you in that journey. We women will have the right to choose because the men are coming to us. It's when we feel like marriage is achievement. I used to say, Love and Kid is my sister. She knows me. We have had conversations even before I got married. I told her, I'm like, do you know what? There is more to life than just marriage. I said, even the Bible talks about some people have been called into singleness. If it means you being single and living a fulfilled life, I would prefer it than entering into a marriage where I'll endure. Love and Kid is in the comment. She's my sister. We had this conversation not once, not twice. So that was my mindset. I didn't look at marriage as if I was just born a woman to be married. Did I desire marriage? Yes. Did I want a home? Yes. But what kind of home do you want? Do you just want a home or you want a successful home? And if you want a successful, even as a single, you start building it by building yourself, knowing what you want, knowing that, okay, this is what I want as a home. I want somebody who can communicate. I want somebody who can open your finance. If you're dating somebody who cannot be open with your finance, why do you marry him when that's not what you want? Then tomorrow you start complaining. You get. So for me, I said it. I started working before I got married. Even when I was in the university, I used to hustle. If it's pop-up, I have carried pop-up and I sold it on my head. It's not because I'm abroad. When I was in the university, I used to do petty trade. I have done things to have my own money. You get. So I'm not saying me because I'm abroad, because I have money now. I'm saying that as women, let's discover ourselves. Know what you want in life. So that because of what you want in life and the kind of home that you're dreaming towards, you should know the kind of partner that you carry along as a person so that you guys can build that dream together. And that's where compatibility comes into place. You don't just marry because you want to marry. I married when I was above 30. Did I have pressure? Yes. Did I have men? Yes. Were they what I wanted? No. Was I going to marry just because I want to marry? No.
Lucy, why are you low-key? Mirabel, as much as we want to look at it, so many marriages that people see themselves into kind of shape the mindset they have about marriage. It could be their parents' marriage, it could be their friends, their sister, their colleague, and all that. You understand. Now, maybe you have seen that, okay, this is what I want, and you are going through that path and it's working for you. Another person may be seeing it that you are talking trash. So many people think that marriage is poverty alleviation scheme, that they can't even wait to get married, like, pepper them, let me just marry. They go here, forgetting the fact that no be as they sound, so it is sweet. Oh, let's bring it down to practicality.
No, but the simple truth is that,
If
right?
you are dating somebody now and you people do not discuss about it, it's easier to stop. It's easier to continue your work when you are doing the work before you get married and you are not doing anything.
So my question is right. Like, Irene, I get what
So
you're saying.
most times,
At the end of the day, when we encourage women that, okay, get something doing, it's an encouragement. It's not saying you have to, you by force. Choose. At the end of the day, you have the choice to choose how you want to live. You get. Nobody is saying that this is a formula for life.
no, what I'm saying, take for instance now that me, if I see my mom not doing anything and our marriage works so perfectly well because my dad was there to provide everything. If I'm getting married to somebody and you're telling me that I have to work or I'm bringing something to the table, don't you think that thing will kind of be causing issue if we do not settle it from the onset? Because I am not used to a scenario whereby I have to provide, my husband have to provide, because I grew up seeing my dad doing all the provision. I don't know if you get me. So if you are telling me that everybody should get something doing.
Let me cut this off, Silver Rose, when it comes to that one. I'm not for 50-50, me, I'm not for that one. But I'm saying that when it comes to what you saw your dad do and your mom did not do, there are a lot of things that our parents did that we are doing better in our marriages now. So I feel like we cannot do because our parents did not do. You understand? There are things that our parents did not do right that we are doing right now. Do you get what I'm saying? There are some norms that we are correcting now in our marriages. Some trainings we are giving our children now that we are correcting. Do you get what I'm saying? So if it's for what your father did that you're not doing because your father did not do, I don't think that's a reason why you should not do something. You should not do something because
Jesus
should
Christ,
like,
I'm not even hearing anything.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
Rosie, I get what
I think I have to step down and be on the background so that I can hear you guys. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I think she's mostly talking
network is
about
so
how
bad.
your environment influences you, right, as a person. And I get that your environment influences a person. That's what she's talking about. She's talking about the influence of your environment. But the problem is, I get what she's saying. At the end of the day, on white, whatever the case might be, people will just share their personal experience and just encourage people to get something doing. They won't force you. If that's what you want to go for, good for you. But the simple truth is that the man you marry is not your father. He will not do things the way your father did things. You're not going to go outside there and put mud and ground together. You want to mow a man that will behave like your father. You get. So for me, if that's what you want to go for, you're looking for, your marriage is a poverty television scheme. Good and fine. It's not a bad thing. But I'm just saying that every scheme, even in the government, every scheme has an expiry date. When that scheme expires, what else do you have to fall back as a human being? Will you lose your mind? Will you become mentally deranged, walking from church to church or walking and talking on the street because a man failed to do what the person had to do as a human being? That's the way I look at it. As we cannot, I'm not saying that people should do what I want to do or people should have the mentality. I'm just saying that this is advisable that with the way and the trend we are seeing men behaving and the way the society is changing and the way things are happening, even statistics show that there are more widows than widowers. Men die more than their women. So if you lose your husband, will your children become reckless because your mother was a poverty elevation scheme? How can you add value to your children? People should. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that let's look at our side. Let's be realistic. Your father might have been that good and fine. That's what some people are looking for. Some people are looking, so some daddies that are looking for. They're looking for their father in men. But your husband can never be like your father. And you're hearing them, oh, my father was doing this. So just like men, so men are looking for their mothers in women. Oh, my mother was cooking her own jollof rice this way. Why can't you cook like my mother? She's not your mother, for heaven's sake. She came from a different background.
I mean, after all said and done, it just depends on who you're married to.
So, Mirabel, you think when you're talking about women fulfilling purpose, fulfilling destiny, there's more in life than marriage. That is because maybe you are exposed and you think or you know that marriage is not actually an achievement, it's part of the process in life. But imagine people that they are 35, 40, and all what they are thinking of. Any man, even if he's not a Mr. Right, let me just catch him from left and take him to right and make him Mr. Right. So they just want to marry. As a man, just marry. Even if the man let the man not have sense. Let me just marry so that they will know that I am.
Married man. It's
telling
just a
you,
lot in Africa.
Remember, but before you came, I think Ruth, she talked about this topic, and we all agreed that when you do things like that, be ready to bear the consequence. Be ready to be the provider, the mother, and everything. If you have to marry like a lazy man, or you have to marry just for marriage, you get. Be ready to enjoy the title by bearing the consequence that comes with it, depending on who you marry.
Not that these women don't have purpose, not that they don't have destiny, they don't have things they want to fulfill in life. They have it, but they feel if I'm not married, this thing will not work. Let me give you a gist of a lady in Abuja here. The girl was in my former church. She's somebody I know very well. The girl is a hustler. She was working in one of these oil company in Abuja, and she's a good girl. No, when I say somebody is a good girl, she bought a duplex in this Abuja while she was staying. Then the man she wanted to marry was telling her that she's going to sell the duplex. Then they will go and rent 2-bedroom and stay. That was the yardstick. He said that she's selling the duplex or the marriage will not hold. And she was seeking from advice every
Why can't she rent it out? Why does she have to sell it? I need the money to do what?
So that the man have motive for the money. Because when she was telling me, I told her that you people should stay in the house. Why would you want to go and pay rent in Abuja when God have already given you the house? Do you know this man put pressure on her? Before you know, the man moved to Port Harcourt. The man told her that anytime she's ready to sell the house, she should come and meet her. They should discuss marriage. I don't know, but later she sold the house. That's how she moved to Port Harcourt. In short, they did not married, and the family was like, she is rich. She does not want to give their son money. If she cannot give their son money now that they are not married, is it where she's married that she's going to give their son money? It became all about she's not a good wife. She just at the end of the day she lose her money, she lose her job, and
a lot because that's how, as in it's just a lot. Victorious, you don't jack my.
I did not hear that story. I was not here today. I did not hear that story.
At the end of the day, it's not that these people are not intelligent, not that they don't have purpose, but at times when it comes to marriage or love, or they just lose their senses. And because I heard somebody told me once, and big part, and because you don't marry and born picking, easy to talk. Me, whenever marry, I leave me anything I go marry, because she was telling me that she wants to marry from the other religion, and I'm telling her that, are you sure you can cope? My elder sister married from other religion, and I know what she was going through. I know what my elder sister went through. So I was telling her from my elder sister's point of view that if you are not from their religion, they cannot love you the way they love themselves. She was like, Pat, let me just marry. Let me just be say marry. Ma just marry self, ma come out. May they my dictionary say I don't marry before. Do you understand? So some girls out of desperation, out of the society have gone, my maid don't marry me. They will just do anything. They will just let me just enter. In short, ma don't be Mrs. I might just be the Mrs. Ayaba come now. Do you get it? So at the end of the day, it's not that they don't have purpose, not that they do not have goals in life, but at the end of the day, when they enter these marriages, the marriage will just mess up their system, mess up their destiny, mess up their thinking faculty. They don't even think again. I work in a media house in Abuja here, Victorious. Let me tell you guys, 90% of the women in my office are the one feeding their husband and paying school fees for their children and paying rent. There are times I come and I ask, what happened to our men? Before, it's men that do all this thing, but now, yes, women are the one.
Nobody has to know, and it's just like still the but if it's the other way around, everybody would know. Everybody would know.
So, Pat, just like he said, right? I get what you're saying perfectly. It's a society in which we live in, right? These are things that happen. People still marriage for emotion, but it doesn't stop the fact that we will stop teaching young ladies or stop talking about those things. At the end of the day, their teachings, their opinion, their encouragement, people still have prerogative over their life decisions, and whatever decisions you make, there are consequences to every decision you get. So, like, I'll give an example. I remember when I was single and I used to talk about these things. Some people say, oh, why are you talking about it? Go get married first. Only married people should talk about these things. In my mind, I'm like, sometimes when married people talk about it, just like Pat said, they will say, oh, it's because you're married. That's why you're talking. Allow me to. But when they hear from somebody who is single, then they will be like, oh, at least we are on the same. We just need to skip. So it's just like, you need to skip education and just sharing, right? You will have an ear. The Bible says, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. People will hear. Some people will hear, some people will not hear, and that's fine. At the end of the day, how we make our bed, that's how we lie on it. No two people's life are the same. You get, no two people's marriage are the same, but we can always share tips, we can always share advice, we can always share encouragement that can help somebody, or that can impact somebody, or that can encourage somebody. That's just all I have to say. Nobody's coming to a customer at gunpoint and say, oh, you have to do this. People just have to live their life. But as you make your bed, cuckoo lie or is quiet. Just like Ruth said, don't wake up one day now, you start working from pastor to pastor, sleeping from church to church, and start disturbing people's phone. Make up your mind, make your decision, stick with it. That's why marriage is for better for worse. They did not say for better. There was a worse part there, but it's how worse is your worse that makes a difference. How worse is your worse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the simple truth.
Can be managed.
Talk as much as you want to talk, but people will still follow their emotions rather than following reasoning and following things which are valuable. It is what it is. It's the society in which we are living at. At the end of the day, it is you that will be there. When they'll be giving you both bars, left, right, center, it's you. When the question will come, it's you, you're bearing it. When your children will be looking at you, it's you. So that's what it is. It is what it is.
So, Rose, I don't even think there's 50-50 sharing in marriage, because I don't think there's 50-50. I just think it's a cooperative. I don't know how to put the English. It's not 50-50. Because
I said it's a whole 100 commitment.
I don't think it's 50-50. Because let's say, for instance, I'm going to the market to buy soup things. I get to the market. After buying soup things, you will see me buying other things that is not even in my list. I'll start buying, there's no toothpaste in the house. There's no polish in the house. Oh, my husband complained in the morning that his comb is broken for his hair. I have to buy comb. I'll buy things that are not even on my list. I'll just buy things that are not in the house. And at times, my husband will go out. He will just call me, I'm in the supermarket, waiting, no day. And I'll just start thinking, okay, buy this. He will not use his own initiative and buy things. As he's coming back home, maybe as he's leaving, maybe he said that there's no bread in the fridge. As he's coming back, he's bringing back bread. Do you understand? Me, I just think it's a 100 thing. It's not a 50-50. Okay, this person pay house rent and this person pay school fees. This thing is a life thing. It's 50, it's 100. There's nothing like 50-50. If there's money, let's lavish it. If there's no money, let's suffer together.
Thank you. That's why I said it's your husband, it's your home. I said if you're doing 50-50, why are you keeping the other 50 for? It means you're entering the house. It means you're coming to marriage, your one leg is in, your one leg is out. That's what you're simply saying. So my question is, if you bring in, let me say your own 50 is $500, and you have used your 50 to pay rent. If your child falls sick or there's no the hydro bill is due, so won't you pay? You live in that and keep money because your husband have not bought their own 50. That's my question.
No, it's a 100 thing. At times, my husband
because this situation where they said a couple refused to pay the hospital bill because
the child died.
Yes, because the husband doesn't need to bring money, and the wife had money, and the wife was waiting for the husband to bring money, and the husband was waiting for the wife to bring money, and nobody brought. And when the child finally,
died,
they announced that the woman had millions of naira in her accounts, and it was just a lot. And in that one, I'm like even people have to quarrel for finances. Why does it have to be that kind of physical situation?
Rosie, that is foolishness in the woman's side. Yeah. After I carried the belly for 9 months, do you know what 9 months means?
Why? I know that thing. Why can't you quarrel for money for something trivial? If you even have to quarrel. Welcome, Raquel. Happy birthday, Raquel. Happy birthday, guys. Tell Raquel happy birthday. Happy birthday, Raquel.
You just greed. When people go into marriage with so much greed, you give room for the enemy, and the enemy start manipulating. They see things that start happening.
Yeah.
Do your child. Do your. If you care, you wait. Wake up the next day. You do whatever. Like there's honestly, I tell people that this life sometimes God has given us so much wisdom. This life is easy. We're the ones who complicate the life. Nobody's burying you any money. Family member, people inherit that money and enjoy. Nobody's burying you any money. The things that are important to us, we are not taking it important. Were they 50? Abba, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Mirabel, it will tire you.
You guys, don't worry. Next week, Tuesday, I'm going to bring a very fun topic that will not stress us.
I'm not coming to your life again. I'm not working. I'm not coming.
Stop with me.
You know that when you talk about money, you are getting me in my soft spot. That's why you always bring money matter. Bye bye. I'm not doing it. I'll remain in the background.
You are stuck with me. You're coming from my life. Next week, Tuesday, another life. Tuesday, we're talking about something very fun, not something this serious. But because Mirabel has talked from the beginning of his life, she don't tire.
This
She has
one
even
is
talked more than me.
I don't do.
Thank you, Raquel. So Raquel said, let her share her thoughts. She said that it depends on who has money when the need arises. If it's by need arises, depends on how important is the need. My need at that point might not be your need at the same time. So you now say it might be a need for me and it's a want for you. For instance, let's say a woman wants to do some woman thing and it's a need. In her addition, is a need. The man is like, that's trivial. It's not a need. So who would now pay for it? You understand? Do you get what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, that is why Mirabel said that women, it's good to have your own money before you enter marriage. Mirabel,
it depends on who has money when the need
I know.
arises.
That's why you need to have your own money. If you have your own money and your need arise and your husband is like, that is not a need, you carry your money and go to the market and settle your life. That's why Mirabel is saying that have your money before going.
After you settle your life, quiet, no headache. You're not even quarreling with nobody, no headache.
The prayer Mirabel prayed was part of one of my prayer points before I got married. I told God, I have a job. When I finished school, I was working, but it wasn't the kind of job I needed. I told God, I need a good job. Settle me with a job before you settle me with marriage. I told God, and he settled me with a job before I got married. So my husband even knows, say, this job, you can't even tell me, on my own, I go resign. You cannot tell me, babe, leave this job and come and be a full-time housewife, or leave this job, come so that I'll be looking at your face. You are beautiful. Let me be looking at you all the time. For waiting now, what is that? For how many years?
My husband, I was thinking about my babes. You know what? I'm like, but I'm tired of working. Babe, just put me on a salary. Let me just stay home. Just put me on a salary. He's like, you stay home for you. He said, you, the only thing I can do for you is beg you that, babe, please. Maybe cut your hours or cut. It's like you. That's not. But that's the truth. You see, sacrifice from the point where you know, okay, your home needs you as a woman. Your children need you. Sacrifice, not because somebody is doing dictatorship on your head. I'm passing
dictatorship on your head, though. You want to see if he can rule the country. So you need to start by ruling his wife.
Thank you. And you realize that part. Most men who want to bring down your wife, to contain them under control, they are narcissistic men, or they are men who have a lot of insecurity, who cannot handle strong women.
Yeah. They cannot.
And they start like that, they just want to make your life miserable. They want you to be at your beg and call. They want when they sneeze, you catch cold. They don't want you to have a stay. But if you marry somebody that loves you, he wants you to grow, which is the whole essence of marriage. Marriage is there to uphold each other, that you guys grow and be the best version of yourself. The husband will even push you to attain those goals. He'll push you, he will remind you of those things you want to do. Baby, you say when this child is 1 year, we're going to get help. You go back to school. What are you thinking about it? They'll push you to be a better version of yourself. But when you marry those who came to explore, or those who don't even know their left from their right, who are just there, they want to contain you. They want to put you in a cup and contain you where they can shake you how they are shaking.
Especially when you marry those local African men, those local ones. Hey, you are in for it. Hey, you don't enter part 1. Oh Jesus! See, Mirabel, if some women in Nigeria tell you their gist, if they open mouth and tell you gist, you go ask yourself, say, wait, are you in marriage or you are marrying yourself? Because some people are actually marrying them.
Welcome back.
But they cannot tell you, because if they tell you, you'll be like, but the day they will open their mouth and tell you, you'll be like, wow. So people are going through this. People are going through a lot, especially the women. They are sacrificing a lot, just to keep that name, Mrs. moving. And guess what? If you leave that day, the next day, the man is coming home with another woman. He never even sent. And the man will come out with a woman that is more than you.
If you allow him kill you with stress, at your funeral, all those girls passing with social black ashwabi, that's where he's picking your replacement.
Short ashwabi.
All these shows, what they call it? Show your bum and show your breast. That's where they're picking your replacement.
Suffocate them with your bum. Suffocate them with your bum. See, the fact is, women, let's just have brain. Let's have sense. This topic, we cannot emphasize it enough. We cannot emphasize it enough. Make money, like Be Yourself said. He said you can make money online. In case you want to be a full-time housewife, you can. Not that when you want to buy bra, you go and ask your husband. You want to buy pints, you go and ask your husband. You want to buy lipstick, you go and ask your husband. You want to buy pad, you go and ask your husband. Your mother is sick in the village, she needs just 5,000. You go and ask. He will get tired of you. What kind of liability? He will not start looking at you as a liability. Meanwhile, they finish paying your school fees, they throw you to university. You decided to come and be a full-time housewife and be disturbing everybody in the whole world with your problem. You'll be in the church, you'll be looking sad. You go to wedding, you'll be looking sad. Your children are laughing with you, you are sad. And you put yourself there now. At the end of the day,
I feel like sometimes women always say that, oh, I don't have a job in my field. I'm going to share my experience again. I did accounting. When I had my degree in accounting, even before I even had my degree, when I was in the university, I used to go to the local market and buy these abash peppers made from Nigeria, because I knew there were things that the universities could afford. When I come on Saturday in my room, I'll pour it down. Students come and select. Like, I used to do all those things. When I got my degree, I didn't have a job. But every opportunity I saw, if I could sell excreta to make money, forget. I don't care who was looking at me. I wasn't a slave. I don't care, as long as nobody's paying my bill. Like, people who are visionary, they see opportunities where others don't see it. Because some people are just looking, oh, I did accounting, I'm looking for an accounting job, I'm looking for a banking job, I want to wear a suit and go to the bank. Auntie, if I can burst your bubble, most bankers don't even have money.
Yeah, they don't.
Most bankers don't have money. It's just a title. When I came to Nigeria the first time, I came to Nigeria for a friend's wedding. I passed through Calabar, I got into Nigeria. When I got into Nigeria, I saw this opportunity. The little money I had when I was coming back here, I bought goods from Nigeria. Digestive biscuit, Nutri-Milk. I didn't have a provision store, but I bought those things. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, hire me a car. My mom is like, hire a car. What are you doing? I said, I'm bringing goods. My mom was shocked. She looked for me a van when I dropped at the wharf. I packed all those things. I went from store to store looking for people to buy in wholesale, telling them, oh, this is what I got. Do you want me to supply you? I did that Nigeria, Cameroon. I wasn't even 25 years old then. I did that like a couple of times. People, like, let's see opportunities where others are, like, women, just be yourself. That's what I'm saying. Don't always feel like there is a silver lining or life is just a bed of roses. No. Just be you. Do you. If it's Benin, I have found Benin. Some people will say that, oh yeah, she's talking because she's in Canada. God, see, I did not come from a rich home. My parents were not billionaires. We hustled. If I had to go to school, I had to hustle to see where school fees would come from. Sometimes when people say, when we say these things, people be like, oh, it's because you're in a better place now. No, I come from Africa. I know I've been in the street. I know what it is like being in the street, but not being in the street like being a prostitute, but being in the street like a hustler. I will hustle with men.
Raquel question. She said, do you think women can be breadwinner in this house? Yes, Raquel, I said it before. I said I work in the media house. Yeah. And 90% of the women in my office are the breadwinners of their family. They are the one paying school fees. They are the one buying school bag. They are the one buying lunch balls. They are the one, in the office, they will run and go and pick their children for school and take their children home because their husband is somewhere gisting. Women these days, they will not come you because they are covering up for their husbands.
So I'm not even just breadwinner. So maybe they are breadwinners.
I finish my counseling section. This charger is fake.
Let me take you back to our parents, to parents, guys. My father was the only one working in our family. My mother stayed home. My mother stayed at home and took care of us. Do you think women can be the breadwinner in the house? Definitely. Okay, another thing, right? I've seen women, okay, this one is common abroad. I've seen women who make more, you get, and then they give birth. And after their maternity leave of 1 year, they had to go back to work. Then they asked your husband, they had that conversation with their husband. They put their bills together. They realized that if they have to pay like daycare, and the both of them go back to work, it's going to be expensive. Daycare is more expensive than the man's salary. I've seen stay-at-home dads. why the woman is working, because the woman makes more. Her salary is going to pay the bills. If not, they are going to run short of bills. It all boils down to agreement. Will you judge them? No, that's your decision. That's what works for your home. That's how they want to build their home. That's how, like, we will not take pride and gender and then it's stressing the both of you. Imagine if the man said, no, I'm the breadwinner, I have to go to work. Then the man is going to work. His shift is not even flexible where he can work 2 jobs. Then they're not meeting up with bills. The woman, even though you are home breastfeeding, you still be stressed. You get. So it's agreement. At the end of the day, me, I've said it. Marry somebody that you are compatible with. You guys can agree on things, work together. It's not about what people say outside. It's your home. It's about what works for you guys. What gives you guys the peace.
Yeah.
It's not about what people say outside. I've seen stay-at-home fathers. When I came to Canada, it was strange for me because of the cultural shock. I was like, stay at home. What kind of useless man is this? But when I understood, I realized that was the best decision they made. It worked for them. It gave them peace. It made things easier for them.
Hello, the Echoes. Welcome. Look at your profile picture.
Love in the air. Love in the air.
Hey, welcome, sis. Michael, it's very rare in Namibia. I mean, a woman will be complaining every day. They will just end up.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's nice.
I don't understand, Raquel. If a woman is complaining,
it's very rare for a woman to be a breadwinner.
I mean, like the last sentence is what I don't understand. They will just, if the woman is complaining,
the woman is a breadwinner, she'll be complaining every day, and then she'll end up divorcing the man. That's what she's trying to say.
Okay. Hi, co-host from Raquel from the Echoes, from Life with the Echoes. Thank you so much.
And sometimes, sometimes too, right? Women can only hold down the fort, like hold down the family for a while if a man loses their job. So women are not, they don't have that stamina to hold it down for so long.
Because it's not like natural with them, you understand?
It's not a natural thing with women. So they can only hold it down if the man lost his job or something, then the man now will have to pick up back and then take over from the wife while she gets back to her natural rules as a woman. Those things happen, but in some place of the world, like abroad, my man, you have to be strong. The strength, I feel like there's another extra strength when you enter that place that you're coming abroad. It's another extra strength that God just gives on you. Typical Nigerian would never stay at home. That I don't know if it's pride. If you don't stay at home, then they bring in the money and the wife is not stressed. Good and fine.
I feel like it's just the African man pride thing. But things are changing anyways. Like I think I read there's this Nigerian entrepreneur. She's big. I think is it Shredder Gang? She's a weight loss guru and she's very big. She was talking about when her husband lost his job, I think before COVID or and she talked about how money was not coming from his own end again, and I think he was just lucky to have written an exam before he lost his job. And when those few months he stayed in the house before he got another job, her own business was doing better, so that he was now like her delivery guy. You get that he took up her delivery. He was the one doing delivery, and I think they had to let go of some of her staff so that he would do the job. Like he was the one answering calls, taking orders, and delivering. So he became like hands-on until he got his own job back. You understand? So it just depends. I think it depends on the person anyways. It's really an individual thing. And now he has his job back. Thank God it was temporary anyways. But she was just very appreciative of him, that during the time when he was low, instead of him to be sulking and complaining or trying to feel like that he took her business seriously. You get, imagine somebody who was that he was a pilot before he lost his job, and he now comes, he's taking your phone calls for your business, he's taking orders, he's confirming orders, delivering, all those things he was now doing for her business. So yeah, it just depends on
Rose, you realize that on this case, you see how we say women have something doing right, and then have that understanding with your partner. You guys should be a team. That was a real display of teamwork. It wasn't him lying about and complaining. He hopped on
Yeah, exactly.
the husband,
And
the
she
wife.
would have been like, oh, he used to bring money before, so she would
Thank
now
you.
she's now like indebted to him, like she has to keep on the but I think for him choosing to help her business was actually selfless on his part, you understand, and actually very responsible too on his part. And I'm sure that there'll be more, what's the word? Accountability
There's
because
a
he was
stronger
the one there.
foundation. It's a stronger
Yes.
foundation to what we are seeing.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about, right? That build that 100% commitment. Talk about it. Some women, even when their husband lost their job, they'll feel like, but he was making $1 million. He should bring money from his saving. But if you're open with your wife, you guys understood your financial status, you brought it together, she will understand where you are at. There will be a lot of guess, like you eliminate guesswork and feeling like, oh, maybe there's some money somewhere he's hiding or something. There's that openness, there's that trust. You guys can easily support each other. You guys can easily work together and say, okay, this is where we are at. Like he understood, okay, this is where we are at. It's my wife's business which is bringing money. Let me hop on there and support her. You get. But if you don't know your status, it's gonna be, oh, no, it's my business. Your money is my your money is my money. Now that his money is not coming, how do you guys run your home? Like things like that.
That's true.
God go hello all we. Bye bye. I'm leaving you now. Let me go and sleep.
It's been amazing. You guys, in fact, this was Mirabelle's live stream. I was the co-host. She's been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, the actors. Anybody has anything to say, you can hop on the stream and just say what you want to say.
Next time you
It's
come live,
amazing.
Rose, next time you come live, I'll put you on my TV. I'll be watching you so that I will not join. I'll not watch on my phone.
Okay. I'm going to be tempted to start to come back to your phone. Don't worry. Like I said, next week I'm going to try to bring a topic that is very more relaxed. Can I? I'll try. I have one more week to figure the relaxed topic out.
That's nice.
Yes, I'm going to have one more week to figure it out. So yes, guys. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you everyone who came. Please, you guys,
Yes.
thumbs up if you did, thumb up, share the host, our beautiful host. Let's stay family, let's stay in love.
Yes.
Everything has been said here. Please take it with a pinch of salt, though. Don't carry it to your house and buy a gun in your husband's head.
Everybody's own works differently
yes,
for them.
Please take
Just
it with
make
a
sure
pinch
you're
of
making
salt.
the best decision and wise decisions for your family.
Thank you. Prayerfully. Don't come and take something here that work for somebody. Take with a pinch of salt. Highest thing I will say is communicate. See what works for you. Go for it. Don't say, oh, because 80% of people in the world, they are doing it this way. We should follow the crowd. No, go on what works for you, what gives you peace of mind, what maintains joy and the serenity in your home. Go for it. Go for it.
That's so true. You see, like I said, I was the co-host, Mirabelle was the host. So let the host end the video. End the live stream host. Seriously.
No, if you're asking me to end, you're only ending in prayer. I'll pray. That's what I will do.
No, anything you want to do. Anything you want to do.
Oh, let's pray that we'll pray for homes, and we'll just pray that the God that provides will provide for every home struggling financially, and God will give us wisdom to run our homes. Let's pray.
All right.
Are we ready? Heavenly Father, we thank you for this moment. We thank you for this platform. We thank you for our host, Rose. We thank you, oh God, for we know that nothing happens by chance. You brought up this topic because there was somebody in this life, or there's somebody that watched this video that will bless them, oh God. Father, we ask, oh God, that you meet each and every one of us that has been on this life at your point of need. We pray for every family, oh God. We pray that you give them the spirit of unity. You bind them with a cord of love that cannot be broken. You give them understanding, my God, even in the area of finances, O King of glory. You give them that openness, my Lord and my God, that they might work together. For you say, when two work together, there you command your blessing, that you bless the works of your hands. You increase them, O King of glory. Father, we ask, O King of glory, that you continue to guide us. Help us continue to walk in your principles. May our days, may our nights, may our weeks be glorious, O God. Have your way. For in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you so much. So just end it. Then you just tell them to subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to just end the broadcast. It's your live stream today.
Support our host channel, support everyone's channel, show love. Let's continue to love each other.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mirabelle. You're amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.